Hello, hello, hello. Hey, Leah. Hey, Antihero. Hello, River. It's another Saturday. We're doing Shuffle. I'm skipping the usual spiel.
Get
You'll...
ready for a game changer.
Roll the game for prediction's sake, but you're playing Go Aim on instead.
Uh,
Nail polish emoji.
Understandable. Very well. Thank you, Leah. Go aim on. Very well. Good to know. So yeah, random games and stuff. We usually have regulars here, so I honestly don't need to do the regular read off because there is some housekeeping I gotta take care of before we jump into things. First of all, I am on something of a strict time limit today. There is a time tonight where I will have to stop streaming. Usually this gets a little like wibbly wobbly, but no, like I mean, I guess it's not exact, but like roughly 3.5 hours from now, I will not be able to continue streaming. I know some people like to hold their vetoes to the end, so just bear that in mind. I will reject encores if it makes me go too late because of some family stuff that I don't want to get into on stream. My sister is out of town, and so I am taking care of her diabetic kitty, Barry. He's a sweetheart, but he needs insulin injections at like specific times during the day. So I got to drive across town and give the kitty his medicine. So he is an absolute sweetheart. I adore him, but yeah, you know, he needs his meds, so I can't not take care of that. I also have diabetes. We have a decent amount of diabetes rep here. Also, streams might get a little chaotic and unpredictable for a while in terms of schedule. You've all seen that happen with weekday streams, but because of family stuff, again, my mom is going to be in town for an indeterminate length of time, and it's unclear what all I'm gonna need to take care of while she's here, and obviously that's gonna have to be a priority. So I don't know. I'm going to at least try and keep up the weekend streams, because I'm like, hey, this is a thing I've been doing. I'm just getting back into it. And I think she'll respect that. But ultimately, like, if I gotta help out with family stuff, I gotta help out with family stuff. So just know that going forward. But all right. Let's go ahead and roll a game, which we will not be playing because we're playing Goemon. But for the sake of the prediction, or do I let the prediction hang the whole time? That could be interesting to let the prediction hang the whole time, build the suspense. Yes, I think I like that a little better. Okay. So, while normally we would roll a random game, Leah says going back to Goemon. So let me start to get that fired. Oh, you can tell I'm very prepared today. I don't have the standby pulled up. Everything's a fucking mess. Don't mind me. Alright, I'll have that up in soon. Normally I would be like, if you want something else, veto, but you can't, because that is a lot of channel points. I also have to chuckle. I completely forgot about what I myself was doing for the next community goal. So like, I had forgotten that I have a stream that people can donate for that might actively tank my streaming career. Every group member is the worst group members of all time. That's just how college be. And we're 25% complete. Speaking of community challenges, while I'm getting this set up, I will be starting to fulfill the last one tomorrow morning, which will be starting an hour later than I usually start on Sunday, again, because I have to tend to the kitty. I will be nuzlocking through a Pokemon game again. God help me. It's been so long, I'm sure I've forgotten everything that I thought I knew, so it should be lovely, lovely chaos. Okay. We have sound. Can we get... Let's see. I think I used this capture for it. Yeah, I will probably be encouraging backseating. Why is the chat so messed up? Okay, there we go. 30 minutes on the clock. I don't remember if I need to use the legit load or the memory card. 30 minutes on the clock. Let's play some Go Aim On. I also have no idea what... Oh, okay. No, we need to load. Okay, I have 2 of them here. That looks correct, because we have Ninja Girl. That is not correct. Okay, this is where we were, because we had Ninja Girl. I do not remember what we were doing. We had to catch fish for this Joker, I believe. And now I cut him. You did it! Okay, next get me 5 yellow fish. I could have sworn I... Huh. I don't know. This is what happens when you don't play a game for, like, 1 session too old? Really? Did I not... Hang on. If this goes into the... Well, wait. No, That's way too old. Did I not save after last time? Hang on. Yeah, that's far too old. Yeah, I may not have saved after last time. Let me reset the timer in the interest of fairness here and reset this. Sure, those are things that I remember doing. To start a new game. Okay. So apparently I didn't save any of that shit. Sorry? Well, I've never claimed to be a clever man, except when I have. Damn it. Well, I don't remember anything that happened before, so it'll be new to me, maybe. Sorry, Leah. I have no excuse. Huh. That's so weird. Usually I'm good about this. Maybe a free Goemon session next... That, I think, would be fair. Yeah, let me make a note about that, and we'll do it that way. I am so sorry. Or, wait, actually what I can do is... Hang on. I will simply refund you this, and... There. That refunds you your points, and this way, like, if you're not able to be here next time, I'll make sure. Yeah. Catch up, Goemon. Save dragon? Question mark? I'm sure I'll know it when I see it. Okay, due to my own incompetence, that's not... We're off to a great start. So instead, let's actually roll a game. Alright, out of 2,500 different games... Or is it 2,600? I don't know. Out of however many games I have, the first actual one-up will be Blood Bowl Legendary Edition. This is like Sports Ball, but fantasy? Or something? So, let me get that a-downloadin'. And congratulations to the PC and Steam believer. This is like right on the verge of where I consider like, that's maybe too big to download live, but it's fine. I allowed it on the list, so it would be like, yeah. Had a bit of a busy day, in addition to like, just in general, just the family stuff. So I'm a little out of sorts today, but I feel like I'm a little out of sorts most days. I hope everyone else has had a more peaceful, or at least good, start to the weekend. It's stuff that I needed to get done, but there's... I don't know. It's fine, because people are with my mom, but my mom is currently a couple states away instead of being, like, closer where I'm sure she's fine, but my siblings are out there, so it's good. Just had a lot of lingering, like, we need to get someone out there for a good bit of the week that's been kind of hanging over my head. So, should update the category too before I forget. Well, there it is, Legendary Edition. Nice, nice. I had got a good walk in this morning. Well, it was still like 52, 53 out. Of course, it only got up to like 73, so that's still really nice. But I know me and how out of shape I've been lately. I knew that I would start sweating, and if it was the least bit warm out, that would just get so much worse. Okay, and let me start prediction for next game. It's lovely that I'm moving so slowly when I come out the gate with like, hey, I have a time limit, and then I'm like, oh, well, I guess I fucked this, and, you know. I've only been doing this for 5 years. It's fine. One of these days, I'll realize how shit works. Ooh, yeah, I imagine so. Gotta get those girl pants. Or something. It's probably still a problem. I hear many complaints about girl pants, so would probably come with its own challenge, like not having pockets, and etc. Of course, Blood Bowl has finished downloading, but it's installing some kind of arcane DirectX script that probably hasn't been used in like 80 years, so... Naturally, I will not have been able to sound test this one, because I've never played this game before, so I'll try to eyeball it in OBS, but let me know if anything is too loud once we finally get the game running here. I should have sent you one, I sent one to, Red. I don't know if it was, like, a limited time thing, but it was, like, dresses that had, like, pockets big enough to fit a Switch in. Like, that seems like a good thing to... Ah! There we go. Okay. I don't know why you're completely silent, game, but I will worry about that in a minute.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the new season of Blood Bowl, promising to be legendary.
Indeed, Bob. This new season
Why are you not capturing?
will be exceptional. Numerous new teams of all races are gathered.
We have sound. Can we get... Okay, you did not super like. Oh no. Wait, I might not actually be able to play this. Oh god, this is so scuffed. This is so scuffed. It's asking for like a CD key, and this is one that is being supplied by the Shadowy Cabal, so let me take a second to see if this works. Or if it's gonna be like, fuck you, pirate. Oh, okay. No, it doesn't give a shit, apparently. We love that for me, or at least I do. Okay. Now I just have to adjust the everything else, and we'll be away. Why is the chat display so borked? Oh, wait, I know why. Because I was setting this thing up for Pokemans, and we are not currently Pokemans. Okay. You know, just a mere 16 minutes into the stream, we can start playing a game. Who am I, Doug? No, Doug would not even be starting to play a game. Also love that, man. 30 minutes on the clock, let's play some Blood Bowl. Better do the tutorial. Learn how to master the game quickly. In this tutorial, the famous Blood Bowl commentators, Jim and Bob, explain how to set up before a kickoff, how to kick off, pick up the ball, doing a pass action, block action, dodge action, interception, the importance of tackle zones, and much more. Okay. You think that life is too short? Think about it from the perspective of a goblin on a Blood Bowl pitch. The Reekland Reavers versus the... I guess I don't get to read the other name. Cabal Vision presents AFC Conference Central Division. Reikland Reavers versus the Gouged Eye. I would love to click on the red arrow if you'd let me. Why can I not click on the red arrow? Game? Why can I not click on the red arrow? What is happening? Oh, is it, like, not the active window somehow, and that's... Okay, there we go. Yeah, we rolled it.
You join a capacity capacity crowd packed with members of
I know you
every
love this game,
across the
Leafy.
known world, all howling like banshees in anticipation of tonight's game. Oh, and yes, there are some actual banshees. Well, kickoff is in about 20 minutes' time, so we've just got time to recap the rules of the game before the battle starts. Your match commentators
Oh, you haven't,
for
Leafy?
tonight are Jim and myself, Bob Bifford. Evening, Jim.
I thought you played this game all the time. Or wait, is this was it like a sequel that you played?
Thank you, Bob. Well, good evening. And boy, are you folks in for a great night of top-class sporting entertainment. But first of all, for those at home who are unfamiliar with the rules, here's how
2
the
and
game
3.
is
Okay.
transmitted to the folks at home and, of course, played.
Let me explain that, Jim. As any Blood Bowl fan knows, each Blood Bowl match is transmitted out to thousands of Blood Bowl fans with the device Campaign for Real Arcanery. The camera that was developed by the
The
Guild
camera.
Manager. A bound spirit in a box is allowed to look out in one direction only at the Blood Bowl field, and his mental image is then transmitted by teams of magicians using the spell Cablevision.
Move the camera in the 4 directions using the arrow keys. Okay.
And nowadays, we've got a lot of cameras, Bob. Since transmitting Blood Bowl matches became a
Oh,
huge
fair.
success, a lot more broadcasting guilds emerged on the market, such as NBC,
Necromancer's Broadcasting Circle,
Channel 7, the CBS,
Crystal Ball Service,
to name a few. But since ABC,
Association of Broadcasting Conjurers.
yes, thank you, Bob. Since the ABC won the franchise in 2486, when it was renewed for the 30th time, they have exclusive broadcasting rights nowadays.
But who's your exclusive pizza? Is it who's your official pizza? Is it Little Caesars? Switch between the different camera views using the C key.
That's too
Wowee,
much.
I feel so
Let's
informed.
explain for the folks at home what Blood Bowl the game really is. Blood Bowl is an epic conflict between two teams of heavily armored and quite insane warriors. Players pass, throw, or run with the ball, attempting to get it to the other end of the pitch, the end zone. Of course, the other team must try to stop them and recover the ball for their side. If a team
It's
gets
hot
the
and it's
ball
ready.
over the line into the opponent's end zone, it's called a touchdown. The team that scores the most touchdowns by the end of the match wins the game and are declared Blood Bowl champions. How do they do it?
With extreme violence, probably. I feel about a 3 on the scale of
It's like
informed.
this, Bob. Two teams set up 11 players on the pitch. 11 is the sacred number of Nuffle.
Of course,
as any
praise be to
hardcore
Nuffle.
Blood Bowl fan would know. Today we're going to watch the Gouged Eye against the Reichland Reavers. This is yet another grudge match between the two teams.
And it seems the teams are entering the pitch now. Shall
Why
we
do they
get
keep
started,
calling the
Jim?
field the pitch?
The coin is flipped high in the air, and the brave goblin referee announced that the Reichland Reavers will be receiving this half.
Right, let's get started. As any coach will tell you, Bob, a team's starting formation is vitally important. Here we can see an example of the Gouged Eye famous 5-4-2 or deep defense formation. This
Deep
formation
defense.
is used by the Eye against fast-moving or agile teams like Skaven or Elves. Some would argue with limited success.
Pitches Europe speak for sports field. Okay.
You said it, Jim. Notice how the Gouged Eye has made sure that there are no gaps in their line for opposing players to run through. Every square is covered by an orc player or one of his tackle zones.
Display the tackle zones with the pitch grid. Toggle it on and off with the G key. You know, G for, gee, I wonder where guys can tackle.
Each square around a player is a tackle zone. And it looks like, as an added insurance, the Orcs have kept two players
The
back deep,
Orcs.
close to their own end zone, so they can catch any enemy players lucky enough to dodge their way through the Orc front line.
Jim, let's not forget that a team can only field 2 players in each wide zone. And they always have to field a minimum of 3 players on the halfway line, which coaches refer to as the line of scrimmage.
I'm not going to retain any of this.
Okay, Bob, it seems like Reichland Reavers have set up their offensive lineup and that the Gouged Eye are ready to kick the ball.
It sure does, Jim. When both teams have finished their setup, the coach of the kicking team places the ball in any square in the opponent's half of the pitch.
Oh,
That's
so you
right,
just
Bob.
get...
He can even place it in their end zone if he likes. After placing the ball, it will scatter in random direction, though, only up to a maximum of 7 squares in any of the 8 possible directions.
It seems like there's a lot to learn, though, so, like...
Those kicks are sure inaccurate, Jim.
Plus, we get this
That's why
lovely
coaches sometimes
voiceover.
prefer to field a player with the kick skill, since it will cut the number of possible squares the ball will scatter by half. But more on those skills later.
That's right, Bob. The kick skill sure is useful, because if the ball bounces off the pitch, or
Off
hits
the
kicking
pitch?
team's half, the receiving team is awarded a touchback and can give the ball to any player in their team. There goes the little referee with his bone whistle. It's time to rumble!
Kick the ball by placing it on the pitch. Okay, so you don't so
Look
much...
at that kick, Jim. What a
Kickoff
perfect
table.
kick by
6
Trust
cheering
Elsewhere.
fans.
But what's up with
It-
the fans, Jim?
Each coach rolls a dice and adds their fame and the number of cheerleaders on their team to the score. Team with the highest score is inspired by their fan steering and gets an extra reroll this half. If both teams have the same score, then both teams get a reroll. Okay. Got it?
As you know, Bob, all kinds of things can happen during a Blood Bowl match. A team may make an inspired play, or raucous fans might throw a rock at one of the opposing team's players, or even invade the pitch. Coaches refer to them as kickoff events. There are lots of different outcomes. In this case, the cheering fans seem to have gone wild with anticipation.
Right, Jim. Keep an eye on those fans. It seems Reichland Reavers got inspired by their fans cheering and got an extra reroll in this half. No doubt their cheerleaders got
Where
the
are my
crowd going.
cheerleaders?
Equally
Oh, there they
important
are.
is their assistant coaches and fan factor during the kickoff events.
And that extra team reroll sure is handy for the Reavers, Bob. It allows them to reroll one dice roll per turn during a half. Rerolls are very important in Blood Bowl, as coaches quickly discover.
Okay, you don't need to explain
It
what a
sure
reroll
useful,
is.
Jim. So let's continue with the match, shall we? It seems like the Reichland Reavers thrower, Fat Midbrot, is getting ready to pick up the
Midbrot?
ball, and the ball is just within his reach since he got movement allowance 6.
A lovely movement allowance. Pick up the ball with Fat Midbrute. Right click. Oh.
Take a look at that, Bob. He almost failed to pick up the ball. Luckily enough for the Reavers, Fat Bitbrot has the sure hand skill, which allowed him to re-roll the pickup roll.
A reroll is when you re-roll? Metal Gear?
True, Jim. Sure hands does come in handy at times. Maybe we should mention that the agility table is used for more than just pickups, Jim. It is also used to work out the success or failure of a number of different actions in Blood Bowl, including dodging, picking up the ball, and throwing or catching the ball, to name but a few.
Okay.
Each action has its own set of modifiers, too, depending on how difficult the action is. It's these modifiers to the dice roll that affect whether or not the action is a success.
That's right, Bob. This all might sound complicated, but it's really easy to understand it all after a few games. For those that wish to broaden their wisdom about
That's
Blood
weird that I have to
You said
double
it, Jim.
right click.
But look at that. He's not done. He's about to throw a short pass to Griff Oberwald.
Olberwald.
That's a risky play so early in the turn, Bob. Usually, coaches try to perform the easier actions first during their turn, because if anyone fails an action, it's the end of their turn. In this case, it's fairly safe, since Fat Mitbrot also has the pass skill, which
Damn,
allows him
this
to
guy's
re-roll
OP.
a failed result.
Still a risky play, Jim. Since the thrower has agility of 3, which means that he must roll a 4 or more to be on target. No modifiers apply to the D6 roll because he is not in any tackle
Pass
zone.
that ball.
The modifier for short pass is +0.
Perfect launch. Wow, look at that.
And
This is
he
worse
rolls a
than the new
4
one.
and makes it. And Griff Oberwald reaches for the ball.
Sure is amazing, Jim. Regarding actions, such as passing, handoffs, and blitz moves, these actions can only be performed by one player per turn.
Those are better.
However, it can be any player that attempts these actions. So don't
Okay.
worry about the names.
Right,
of the
anyone
players.
can do anything, but people are better at other
Stay
things.
better
Moving
stay
on.
Clear of that big guy, Bob. He has a strength value of 5, and in this case, he is blocking the Black Orc, Rip Sorpain, who only has a strength of 4.
Well, but I'm not
Since
playing as the
ogre has more
orcs.
strength than his opponent,
Yet.
it means he can roll 2 block dice and choose which one to use. For you folks at home, you can check the player's strengths roll table for further information
On
concerning
Rip
what effects
Sorpain.
a player's strength have when blocking.
Choose the defender down dice in the block action window. Oh. Back one. Yes, follow up.
Look at that, Jim. He rolls defender down, and the defender stumbles. He uses the defender down result to push Rip Sorpain back a square and knock him flat on his back in the mud. And whenever a player hits the ground, you make an armor roll to see if his armor protects him from injury.
Lucky for that Black Orc, he's got some heavy
Black
armor
Orc.
on him, Bob. Oh, wait. It looks like Zug managed to break the Black Orc's armor and has caused a knockout result on the injury roll. That's because Zug has the extremely powerful Mighty Blow skill, which adds +1 to your armor roll. The Reavers fans go wild. After all, it's called Blood Bowl.
And brutality.
Yeah, it's
on
like
the pitch.
turn-based
We
football,
like that, Jim.
I guess.
Seems like the Reavers smashed up an opening too. Look at Jean-Paul Musen. The Reavers catcher is running right through their defense. I smell a touchdown soon, Jim.
Not so fast, Bob. He still needs to make a dodge roll to bypass the gouged eye's solid defense.
Right, okay. So... Ah, okay. Charge through!
That's right, Jim. And while he squeezes through the defense, he rolls a 3 and successfully dodges through, since he needs to roll a 3 or more. With an agility value of 3, he requires a roll of 4 or more to be successful. But since Jean-Paul Mousseau...
Okay,
Right,
he
but
dodges.
It looks like Griff Oberwald will dodge through and make a go for it to hand off the ball to Jean-Paul Mousson. And just like every action in Blood Bowl, a go for it can be treacherous, Bob.
Okay.
That's all true, Jim. While all players can go for it 2 additional squares of movement, they need to roll a d6 to see if they can make it. On a 1, they will fall flat on the ground in the square where they
Field
failed,
and do it.
and therefore must make an armor roll.
So
It
why
will
aren't we
cause a team
passing to him
turnover.
instead? A pass seems like it would make way more sense. But, alright.
Some high-quality play there, Bob. Griff
Go for
Oberwald
it.
dodges through and goes for it to the
More
catcher.
rolls checks.
And Jean-Paul
Okay.
Moussin successfully catches the handoff. Now, a handoff is always considered as an accurate pass, so the receiving
Okay,
player
so it's
simply needs
easier.
to pass an agility.
That's all nice, Jim, but I want to see more action on the pitch. And here we go. It looks like the human blitzer, Matthias Meyer,
The
is
human
blitz
blitzer.
that orc, while Griff Oberwald is assisting him.
That's right, Bob. Once per turn, a player on the moving team is allowed to make a special blitz move. A blitz allows the player to move and make a block. The block may be made at any point during the move, but costs 1 square of movement for the player to make.
Get him!
That's
This one,
tough
I guess?
blitzer, Jim. Since Griff Oberwald assisted him, he had +1 strength, giving him a strength value of 4. So he gets to roll 2 block dice and choose the result. Fortunately, he has rolled both down twice. But fortunately, Matthias Meyer has the block skill.
It's basically like they're getting
Allows him
shit
to
luck, but all their
ignore
players have
both
OP
down results.
skills, so
This
they're
poor
fine.
old truck elf splitter does not have the block skill. He goes down. What a blitz he made, Jim.
What you splitting those elves with?
Indeed, Bob. The player may carry on moving after the effects of the block have been worked out, if he has any squares of movement left. It seems like he is moving up next to the catcher to protect him.
Makes sense. Protect the Frenchman!
But look, Jim, what is Peter Von Gullet trying to do? It looks like he'll fall over and cause a turnover. Normally, a turn only ends when all the players in the team have performed an action. However, certain events cause the turn to end before all the players have
Attempt
taken
to
an action.
dodge out? Yes. Reroll?
Turnover! Not even the team reroll helped them there, Bob. This
Bah.
doesn't look good for the Reavers, since Jean-Paul Moussin is wide open for a blitz. The Orcs don't waste any time, and there goes Krug Painspear, the gouged eye star, Orc Blitzer. He just blitzed up the pitch, and now he's going to throw a block at Jean-Paul Moussin, the Reavers catcher. Krug Painspear got a strength of 3 compared to Jean-Paul's 2, which means Krug Pains...
Did you see that, Jim? Since Krug Painspear has the tackle skill, Jean-Paul Mousson is not
Are things supposed to be happening?
Stumbles, even though he has the dodge skill, which would normally allow him to regard that as a
Oh,
simple pushback.
this
What
guy?
a blitz! That looks like a spleen gone awry. Brutal and bloody, just the way we like it. And the gouged eye fans go wild. It looks like the Reavers will have to use their apothecary
Yeah.
to stitch up
So
that
it's kind of
wound.
like
And
it's a
there they
continual
come,
push your
bringing out
luck.
the bitch, carrying out the lifeless body.
Wait, who dead? Oh, okay, they're talking about the thing before it actually happened. To use your apothecary to attempt to cure number 12. Result dead. Consequence dead.
That's assuming the apothecary can mend him, Bob. The apothecary allows a re-roll of any injury, and you could choose the new result. And now the Reavers don't have an apothecary for the rest of the game, so you can only use them once. It was worth it, though. He was for sure brought back from the dead. However, he is out for the rest of this drive. This will be hard for the Reavers to grab. Bob, I'm not so
Oop.
sure about that. He might be a good thrower when it comes to throwing it downfield, but it looks like Cannonball Benny is about to attempt a risky pass to Varag Gaulchua, and Griff Oberwald is in a great position to make an interception attempt. Can't he see him?
Attempt an interception. Griff Oberwald.
That's right,
This guy.
Jim. The crowd holds
We got him!
as Griff leaps to intercept the pass. He needs an agility roll of 3 or more. However, a player making an interception attempt suffers a -2 modifier.
And there goes Griff Oberwald, sprinting down the field to score Reichland Reavers' first touchdown.
Yeah, Blood
And
Bowl.
listen to those fans, Bob, howling like banshees and rabid wolves.
Rabid, not rabid. Score with Griff Oberwald. Well, if you insist. Get in there, Griff.
What a touchdown, Jim! Did you see that? Amazing! But the game is far from over. This is just warming up. 6 turns remain of the first half, and then we got a full second half with 8 more turns before this game is over.
Okay. So it's basically like, I like it. Okay, is that the end of the tutorial then, or do they have more to explain to me? Oh, perhaps not.
Oh, boy, Bob.
Yeah,
This'll
I
be
feel like I need to
interesting. May Nuffle
observe
always
or
bless
just
his
play
ass.
more. Okay, end of match. The fans storm the field. All right, let me just go and get slaughtered at a random match then. Oh wait, there's a story mode? Experience a whole year of Blood Bowl mayhem. Here you will assist various famous teams and star players. Who knows, you might become a legendary coach? Embark on the greatest Blood Bowl adventure ever. Take the role, R-O-L-L, not R-O-L-E, unplayable, as an assistant coach and aid countless of famous, well-established teams in Blood Bowl's major circuits. Establish a reputation, hear the fans roar. Then, once you get the funds, mantle the role as a head coach, manage your own team, and reach for the most prestigious trophies, the Spike Magazine Tournament, the Chaos Cup, Dungeon Bowl, and lastly, the most prestigious trophy of them all, the Blood Bowl. Remember, the origins of Blood Bowl. It all began long, long ago on an ancient battlefield somewhere in the known world. The battle ended in a grim bloodbath, and both sides slumped beneath the circling vultures on the reeking, gore-soaked battlefield. Fickle Madam Victory remaining firmly out of reach of everybody. Mutual exhaustion led to a truce being called, whereupon the leaders of both sides attempted to parley. While the leaders argued back and forth, an orc began scrabbling in the sodden earth in hopes of finding a juicy earthworm or two on which to snack. His battle-blunted claws hit something hard and smooth. He pulled, he scrabbled, but to no avail. Not until he pushed. Something went in, clicked, and finally something was the side of the ancient building, which slid upwards to let stale, dry air pour from the dark interior. The center of this dome, an ancient book were found resting on a desolate pillar. After the parlaying leaders of the two great armies had been informed of the orcs' peculiar discovery, they adjourned their so far fruitless meeting in favor of this new mystery. A half-blind dwarf was led to the book, and it found its way under his warty nose. The dwarf sat cross-legged on the floor and began poring through its forgotten secrets. "This book," wheezed the ancient seer after 3 days of not moving from his chosen spot, blinking his heavy-lidded eyes, "appears to be a religious text from a group of warriors who came from a land called Amorica. The book is dedicated to the lost god Nuffle." Nuffle, NFL. God damn it! "The head priests of the various sects of this deity, known as coaches, led their bands of warriors into great arenas and attempted to exterminate each other. The object was not, however, violence simply for violence's sake. No, was in truth of great significance." He continued to explain the rudiment rules of ritual, underlining the importance of the sacred number 11, and that only 11 warriors were allowed on the field of battle, the importance of the pig's bladder that were inflated and carried or thrown from one end of the arena to the other in an effort to, score. Shortly after, the two teams were put forward from each side, and so it was that the first game of Nuffle Amorical football, as it soon became known, took place. I can be dwarf or orc. Obviously orc. Oh, we're playing, like, right from the beginning. We got Orc Warband, we got Dwarf Warriors. Like, dwarves are cool, but orc.
Yes, Jim, ideal weather for a game of Blood Bowl. Though I'm not sure it'll end nicely for all the players.
Dwarves are awesome, yeah, but orcs, come on. Orcs! Okay. Since this match was played way too long ago, we are unsure if they had any game plans at all. Play out the second half as you please. Take this opportunity to get familiar with the game. Organize your players before kickoff. Okay then, so I can... let me just, like, kind of... deploy people. This, I guess, except... finish the match. What's happening? Oh, we're kicking. Okay. Punt that shit! Kickoff table 8. Brilliant coaching. Each coach makes a dice roll and adds their fame. Fan advantage modifier. The team with the highest score gets an extra reroll this half thanks to the brilliant instruction provided by the coaching staff. So I get an extra reroll. This is kind of like Blitzball. Yeah, not as good, though. What are those sneaky dwarves up to? They chargin'. Oh, they chargin'.
We got to take out them shorties, boys.
Defender down or defender pushed? Defender pushed? Oh, I was choosing for my own... right, because they're on the attack. Okay. They look so funny. Like, as they just kind of... Okay, I can either both... Oh, I like both down.
You think you'll be able to get up after that blow, Jim?
Oh, shit.
Oh, yes. He's not the sort to stay down.
I think it's just because my dudes are, like, stronger or something? I don't know. He blitzing! Oh, he blitzing! Both down or defender stumbles. Stumbles doesn't sound that bad. Shit.
Right, hope it was worthy of a black orc.
You're telling me it'll take a while to get over it.
Okay, so what it... Oh, okay. What if we just go straight at the lad?
The referees guild has decided to hire a bodyguard for each game.
Another brilliant idea.
Do you want Kronk to follow? Sure!
One bodyguard be against a stadium full of supporters.
True, could be a bit one-sided.
Hmm. Can we, like, get around behind him? Oh, no, 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 no. Not like that. Hang on. Go here, then here, then here. Yeah, there we go, there we go. Surround that chump. It touched on skills, like, a little bit, but not that much. Can I not do anything with the guy? I was not taught what to do when on defense. I guess I'll just move more guys in, I guess? Just move up. And you cover that chump who got knocked down. Why can I not do anything here? Tackle the man. Yeah, it's fine. I'm just bumbling with it. So he blitzed. End turn? I apparently just wasn't allowed to do shit.
Let's say that some teams who haven't won a match for several years have been tied up by their fans and thrown into rubbish containers.
It's the only way to end a downward spiral.
Oh, God. Oh, no. You already moved and blitzed him. Yeah, but, like, I figured I could use my other dudes to do that. Then one guy you can't do more. Oh, okay. So then why are they able to do, like, multiple things? They're, like, using multiple dudes to knock down my dudes.
Hammer blow.
Like, they're punching my guys all over the goddamn place. Right, one guy at a time, but that...
You're assuming then that he had something between his ears.
But my other guys were, like, near dwarf guys, and they couldn't do anything. I don't know. 'Cause, despite, okay, so, get that guy. Okay, so now I don't know if I want an encore or not, just because I'm having difficulty figuring out how the fuck I play the game. Okay, so now I can do different things with multiple dudes. Why was it not letting me do that before? It is a mystery. Hit that guy!
Yesterday, I interviewed Ripper Boldrot, the Troll's super champion.
Interesting.
And I can tell you that he...
Oh, wait, no, attack...
off the pitch as
Right.
He's skinned alive
Okay,
by
that was dumb of
Bell
me.
magazine.
What do you expect from a
Damn it! You can't drink from the football! Probably.
Less happy than that
Then again, he
shower
clearly just did, so what do I know? Yeah, I guess I was thinking more in terms of, like, passively stopping the people. It's... I don't know. His first real game. But this is Shuffle Saturday, where we play a different game every 30 minutes. So, that is going to do it for Blood Bowl. If you're just coming in, we're moving on to a different random game from a pool of around 2,600. It's in the title. I keep forgetting the exact number, but I'm going to roll a random game. It could even be Blood Bowl again. And we'll play that for the next half an hour. So, let's see what is up next. We will be moving on to... You fucking kidding. Madden NFL 2000. It's like you will play sports ball, Vimbert. You will play sports ball. Yeah, that tutorial focused on a lot of stuff that didn't seem super key. I'm hoping that later games are a little better with the tutorial. Praise Niffle indeed. What are the odds? Higher than you'd think, but still quite low. Oh god, and it's on the Game Boy Color. Okay, we had but one taker on that, so... Madden NFL 2000. That's a surprising number of followers on Twitch. Over to this screen. Oh yeah, you can absolutely veto. You are under no obligation to ask for permission or justify yourself for a veto. If you want a veto, exclamation mark veto, and it shall be done. You can also veto midway through the game. So you could give it a couple minutes to see if it's better than it probably will be. Alright. Leafy says no. Very well. Defeated this day. Mark one off, and instead of football, we'll play... God, I was gonna laugh so much if it was gonna be football again. Lego Stunt Rally for the Game Boy Color. See, I guess I should have gone over how the stream works, rather than the housekeeping. Well, and it's kind of confusing, too, because I have the veto emote. Like, technically, I don't know. I like to have the command just to make sure that people are not just joking. Basically. So you have to be very deliberate. Had enough football. No, fair enough. Alright, let's get Lego Stunt Rally. It's fired up, which I'm sure will be an absolute pinnacle of the Game Boy Color. Definitely gonna be a great time. Alrighty, 30 minutes on the clock. Let's play some Lego Stunt Rally. Hello and welcome to Stunt Rally. I'm Mr. X, the world champion and owner of Stunt Island. This is where the Stunt Rally Championship takes place. To win the championship, you will need to race across the whole island and finally race me. It actually got vetoed, Slim. Or you can construct your own tracks for you and your friends to race on. Okay. Racing, of course. Let's do a championship. I can be Chip, well, I mean, I gotta be Lucky, but let's see the other options just in case. Who would be Barney? Yeah, no, I'm Lucky. Canonically. Choose your car. This one. Ready to race, Mega versus Lucky. Oh, these controls are real bad. What, is the game audio not even picking up? Let me turn it up in OBS. Because you all gotta hear these wonderful sound effects I'm getting. Like, I'm not even turning. Like, the turning just happens automatically, apparently. I'm a little bit confused as to why. You know, very bold decision to make a racing game where you don't have to turn, where you need to turn. No, they have a sound effects budget. Why is it so quiet? Is it something on the... Hang on. I might have... Ah, okay. This should be a little better. Well, better might not be the correct word, but... Yeah, I guess. Oh, B is change lane? It's not brake? Yeah, I guess I just handle speed going into turns. Like, the AI is spinning out a lot. And I'm still losing. Oh, never mind, I'm amazing. Victory! Lucky wins! The game is still super fucking quiet. Why is it so goddamn quiet? Let me turn it up again. There we go. Number 1, Lucky. Onward. Let's try this one. We've got Sandy, we've got Lucky, and we've got Mega. Why are all the cars green? I've never been able to learn that particular secret myself, so I wish you good luck with it. Okay, that's why the lane change mechanics, because there can be stuff in the other lanes. I get it now. Interesting. I feel like my truck is a little bit lower of a top speed than the others. You don't, you eat it all. Correct. Also, hey, Fox and/or Zed, how you doing? I don't know if you were here. I'm doing Pokemon tomorrow. The people demanded Nuzlocke, and I'm going to give it to them. I was the one that opened myself up to this. Yep, after literal years, I will be returning to the Pokemans, to the greatest region on Earth, Unova. Number 1, Lucky. Let's try a different car. How about this one? I'm playing Black version 2 because when I nuzlocked through the first like Gen 5 game, Black and White, it was really hard, but it was also a goddamn blast. So that to me is the obvious choice. I could have done Gen 7 like we intended to do with the next season of Pokeboomers, which for those of you who aren't old heads is a Nuzlocke series I did with some pals who were also streamers, and we would make it a competitive Nuzlocke. We would battle each other using Pokemon Showdown with our actual teams, and like compete for points and bragging rights and glory, and the winner got to add new rules. It's quite similar to a web thing that that is called Blastburn Radio. That's where kind of our main organizer got the idea from. But I think we put our own spins on it. Dark Souls 2 of Pokemon. I don't know, is that good? I've never played a Dark Souls. Well, no, that's a lie. I played Dark Souls 3 for like 5 minutes to realize that the laptop I had at the time was not capable of running it. I had played Demon Souls, though. No. I see. I guess I should have gotten that from, like, some of the things in your Dark Souls 2 streams that I've seen so far. But yeah, I honestly really liked how Black and White were like, no, you're using the new Pokemon. No bringing back old Pokemon. That was wonderful to me. Lucky wins again! Sure. One of those, where like, when you're weighing it against the rest. I get it. Like, we would give, at the end of Generations, we would give, like, a score for, like, how much we enjoyed Nuzlocking through the games. But I was always very clear that it was, like, on a Pokemon scale. Because, you know, I gave Gen 3, like, a 2 out of 10 or whatever, because I fucking hate Gen 3. But that's just in comparison to other Pokemon games. Like, I play worse games than, Gen 3 Pokemon all the time. Current game footage, obviously completely unrelated, but, you know, you've all seen the shit that comes up on Shuffle Machine and Shuffle Saturday. I play some garbage here. Sometimes of my own free will. Speaking of garbage, I have got even though I'm not nearly done with the current demo day list, I have pretty much got my demo day lineup locked in, because I see that we've got that holiday of, oh god, what is it? Is it Memorial Day? Whatever holiday is coming up next month, so I always like to do those when I got a day off of work, where I can just do a long day stream for those, so I think I'll be doing that to give you guys a look at what games I'm thinking about playing through next, but obviously, plenty more games on the last demo day that I'm still working through. I've tried so many times to start playing the Furry Air Pirate game, and I think it's cursed because shit keeps happening, to the point where I'm like, do I just try to play something else? Just to get that off my back? Memorial Day, okay. I'm not sure why, like, I always get Memorial Day confused with Labor Day. I have no idea why. That that car seemed to work really well. I think I'll stick with that car. I'm only racing radial. A challenge race. Okay, how is this different than other races? Memorial Day, May. Memory Day. Any memory day is a good day. Okay, maybe this is just a challenge race because this guy's pretty good. Hey, you're pretty good. I have a strawberry? What'd that do? Oh, I absorbed some ketchup. That's probably bad. It wasn't ketchup, it was blood. Blood from the blood bowl. For daring to abandon it. It's time of need? Question mark? No, we're still in the championship. Championship is just more like, I guess, a circuit or a story mode. Thank you, Silvar. Yeah, we're getting destroyed here, completely. I'm kind of waiting for the game to be like, hey, the last guy finished. You can stop now. Which is weird, because I feel like I haven't made... I mean, I've made some mistakes, just... This is a rather abrupt escalation of difficulty. God damn it. Also, it seems like a weird choice to have, like, a Lego racing game, which, you know, Lego's kind of, like, whimsical, and then be like, music? Nah, we don't need that. All these dumb kids who play this crappy game are gonna have the sound off as they're playing in their parents' back seats on a long car ride. So we don't need to put any effort into the audio portion of this game. That's what... Oh my god, it's still going. Oh god, it's still going. Clean up Curious Fit. Perhaps. Oh wait, I think I need to be over here. Yeah, okay. So this is fine, I'm just learning the track. And then, you know, I'm going to completely forget the track. What does the... If I hit select or... No, start is just pause. I'm like, oh, now the berry is gone? Why is the berry gone? Mysterious. Or is it just like an optional pickup so I can fight the true boss at the end? Number 1, Radium. I would love to retry the race. Let's do that again. He's so fast. He needs to screw up more turns. It's very unfair when I can't win strictly due to my opponent's incompetence. You know, that's why I could never win in Pokeboomers, because I was going against people who actually knew Pokemon. And Avalon. Sorry, Avalon, if you're here. Just you ate shit so many times in Pokeboomers. He is... Oh, wait, there he is. Okay, no. We can bring him down to the... Fuck. We can bring him down to the level of mere mortals. Believe. What if I just, like, mash the A button rather than hold it down? Yeah, where is this fucker? He literally moves at the speed of light. Canonically. Oh, wait! No! Ah! I hit the same thing. Did I spin out on him? That's bullshit. That's bullshit if I can spin out on him. That sucks. Why would you do that? Get back here, you. Oh, he got sent. Fuck. Come on. We must kill Radium. No, no, no. Ah! That boost into that turn is brutal. Okay, so he's making some fuck-ups. Not as many as I'd like him to, but some. I'm trying... Oh, God. I looked over at the chat for 2 seconds and I... No, no, not like this, not like this. Not like this. What? No! Stop spinning me out. Come on. Get it? Come back here, you. I'll rip your tires off. I don't... No, no, not like this. Come on. We're so close. Okay. I just need to not choke. This is literally the final lap. No! Fuck! 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 No! 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 Ah! Where were you? No! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Don't! No! At the last second. Damn it. Once more with feeling. Okay. It might also be better if I, like, swapped cars, maybe? You aren't lucky at all. I mean, I think I got lucky plenty of times with him, like, spinning out and shit. Just, I was not skilled enough to capitalize on it. You know, lucky is all about I'd rather be lucky than good, which applies... Fuck. Which applies to me an unfortunate number of, degree of the time, amount of time. Oh wait, can you leave, like, the ketchup if you burn a berry? How do you do that? A, B at the same time? No. Okay. Ah, I spin out on that every time. It does look like a semi. Very true. Man, that's a choice to have the B button be, like, rapidly swap lanes. That's... No! Stop it! Damn it. Okay. You were in the wrong lane! Why didn't you get screwed for that? He phased through the obstacles! He fucking phased through the obstacles! The AI is literally cheating. Okay, I'm just gonna... Okay. So if I completely let go of the gas, then I don't spin out there, but that's like... That's going too slow. We gotta swap over here. Damn it, I screwed that one up a lot too. The ketchup. He's literally no-clipping, yeah. This is brutal. This qualifies as child abuse. If you bought your kid this. Fun fact. There have been studies. Don't ask me to cite my sources. It was revealed to me in an intrusive thought. You know, those same intrusive thoughts that just are the entirety of what I yap about every Vimbert stream. Okay, Radium has definitely finished at this point. I've somehow done far worse this time. Debilitating gambling addiction, right? We could be alike in that way. He's just like me for real. Alright, one more time. Or wait, actually first I should start the next prediction, because I forgot to do that. Awkward silence for just a minute. Just a minute. And then 10 minutes for you to get your Gamba in. And I know pre-rolls are on right now. I'll run ads when I go to take a break after this game, because I'm gonna need to pee. He fucking no-clips through the crates! That's such bullshit! Is that like his special power? Be careful about Radium, it says in the manual, because he has the special power of no-clip. Literally a convicted war criminal. Why did they let him on the track? Split his atoms hard, if you know what I mean. Actually, damn. It's also kind of like, you have to do like a weird grip for like the A and B. Lee, if you're still in chat, you can allow that. I'm trying to... Well, I mean, I've already lost. Maybe I should just... Wait, if I quit, does it take me back to the beginning? Let's find out. No, okay. Yeah. Let me swap cars. Let me swap cars. Multiple times he rammed into us and was like pushing us around, so maybe I need the bigger one. I'm sure I will not regret allowing Wanna Bang through auto mod. Please don't make me regret that. As I immediately spin out. Yeah, we got the new wheels. Also, I'd like to thank the game for having a bit of mercy and not sending me back to the title screen when I hit quit. Because you said please. Fair enough. Oh my god, he's already... Holy shit, he's got such a lead on me already. That's unbelievable. Like, do I already... I think I already scraped this one. I don't think... I need something faster. I need something with, like, fast acceleration after I inevitably wipe out. So maybe the IndyCar? A threatening aura. See, the problem is, I keep having, like, a hand over on the D-pad, like that's gonna do anything in this game, and it doesn't. It literally doesn't. You don't use the D-pad in this racing game. I'm sure I don't have to explain how insane that is. I don't think we can win. Maybe. They just, like, didn't program anything after this. They're like, okay, so we make the kids go through this race they can't win. And then we don't have to develop more game. And everyone's like, haha, brilliant! Let's go get drunk. And you know what? Cheers to them for being that clever. I'm just glad I never had to put up with this game as a kid. And being, like, angrily sitting in the back like, I could have been playing Dragon Quest instead. This Lego game sucks. Clip through time and space. Exactly. We should accept our inferiority. Wait. No. Oh my god. The dream is alive. The dream is alive. Radium's not shit. Just like these edibles. Oh god. Don't choke. Don't choke. No! Okay, he choked too. That's fine. That's fine. Mutual choking. We sex positive here. No, go back to mutual choking. It was good. Everyone loved it. We're like, really dumb. Yeah! Get him! You know the famous Picard quote, it is possible to commit no mistakes and still lose? I feel like it was talking about this game rather than... Wait! No! There he is! There he is! Never mind! Never mind! The copium is alive. The copium's real. Did he fucking know? Yeah, of course he no-clipped through that shit. That's what he does. Oh, he failed at the ramp somehow? I don't understand, but I'll take it. Oh, damn it. I forgot. No! No! Commit several mistakes so I can... Yes, you're right there. Yes. Oh my god! Got him! Also making lots of mistakes. Don't worry about it. It's fine. We got it! Number 1, Lucky. Pass you, Lucky! Kobayashi Maru at home. Truly. Alright, let's... Ooh! Oh, is this Radium's car? I think we got Radium's car. We're facing Sid and Mega. They ain't shit. Okay, this doesn't look too complicated. Oh no. My car looks the exact same as one of the AI cars. I'm sure this will never be a problem. I mean, actually the camera's nicely centered on me, so it's kind of not. Missile? How do I missile? How do I use these items you keep giving me, game? I must know. How do I use items? Wait, maybe that's what the D-pad is for. Like, I just hit the D-pad and that uses the item? Because it did disappear. That would be insane. Oh my god, it's literally D-pad to use items. What the fuck? What? Who designed this? Who approved this control scheme? Who said this was fine? I just want to talk. I just want to talk to him. You know? Just want to talk to him with my all-American baseball bat that is completely legal. I don't... Who hurt these devs? Seriously. It's D-pad to use items, it's B to steer. Why? In Minecraft? No. I'm just gonna, you know, we're just gonna play some baseball with him. You know, big fan of the Twilight movie. Just need to recreate that. Can only play during a thunderstorm. Okay, so if I boost into a corner, just... See, here I assume the missile would be like, you know, Mario Kart. But no, it's more like Crash Team Racing, where it's like a nitro boost. Well then, that did not go well at all. I wonder what would happen if I said, no, I don't want to retry the race. I'm a little afraid to check in case it just immediately boots me out to, like, the main menu, and they're like, alright, guess you just lose the championship. Have fun being a loser! God, it's so finicky. It's so finicky. I trust. These controls just suck. Please. I'm not unskilled. I mean, I am unskilled at driving games, but this is also rough. I'm gonna race Barney. Honestly, seeing Barney, like, spin off the track might be a little cathartic. He's probably one of the challenge races, though. Because maybe we have to, like, we have to face our, like, evil twin. Unlucky. In place of, like, you know, they do, like, a Mario Party 3. Where when you play the story mode, like, whatever, person isn't in just gets replaced by Luigi. Who just shows up claiming to be, like, whatever Star Stamp, the character that's you are playing otherwise represents. So you can have Luigi showing up being like, Luigi is the most beautiful! And the Millennium Star's like, okay. Go off, King. At least that's, you know, canonical in my heart. Justice for Luigi. Is this the longest I've spent on a bit and a reference that no one is going to connect to because I'm the only person who's ever played Mario Party 3 story mode? Yes. Will I stop? No. Except I will, because I have nothing more to say on that. There is only the torture of this moment. It's evil, so you have to quickly swap the... It's like the hitboxes of these crates are... No, I can't blame the hitboxes, I'm just playing like shit here. Blech. Curse you, Sid. Oh wait, I should have hit no to see if I can swap cars. Mario Party does have a story mode, for some reason. It even lets you unlock some, like, minigames, at least in Mario Party 3, which is the one that I played to absolute death, because it was the best one. Though I don't have a lot of experience with, like, the GameCube Mario Parties. I do have a few of them. 4 and I think 5. 4 seems really bad. 5 seems pretty good. Yeah, that'll happen. Chance time will screw you, no matter who you are. But what I really liked about Mario Party 3 was that it had, like, the duel system. Where it's like, no, this is just one-on-one, and instead of playing, like, well, I mean, you still had minigames, but instead of collecting stars, you beat the shit out of each other by, like, having your two personal bodyguards fight the other dude's personal bodyguards as he slowly built up an economy. I was kind of sad they never brought it back, apparently. Like, sometimes it could come down to a lot of, like, just chasing each other around the board so you could actually initiate combat, but... Unlike the correctly designed maps, which admittedly a lot of them were not correctly designed for the game mode, but the ones that were, you could have a good old, like, tactical brawl. You could, like, kind of go for the long play with, like, building up your economy and having more, like, support bodyguards, or you could just, like, go for Hulk Smash by just dual-wielding Piranha Plants, which were almost a one-hit KO. If they were unblocked. Or you could meme and use Baby Bowser. For those unaware, which I'm assuming are most people, Baby Bowser had an 80% chance of doing nothing, and a 20% chance of attacking with a critical hit by turning into Bowser, which did more damage than anything in the game, but you never saw him turn into Bowser. Also, he had kind of a high salary, because you had to worry about your bodyguard's salaries in that mode. Which was wild, and you were, like, claiming Yeah, it was so cool. It was so cool. I loved it. Spent many, many evenings just playing that endlessly with my little brother as we, like, put something on our old iPod Nano or something. No. I went for the more practical ones because it was kind of hard to get into combat sometimes. So you wanted to know that your men were going to perform. Ooh, okay, I got a boost from the other guy there. More of that, please. So Nintendo has no interest in it. Correct. Correct. They just want to have you pay, you know, $100 for Mario Kart or whatever the price is going to be. I think that's the Canadian price. It's 80, 90 here. Some insane number. More than I'm going to pay. Like, I bought the Switch for 2 exclusive games, both of which kind of ended up being disappointments in different ways, those being SMT5 and Deadly Premonition 2. Tactical gambling game. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I do love me some tactics and gambling. 115-ish Canadian. Jesus. Which is funny, because it's, like, been in the news that, like, the US dollar's trending down, but clearly not trending down that much. This price... Wait, I'm in the lead? What the fuck? What's happening? I've been racing like shit all match. What do you mean I'm in the lead? You know what? We take these. We take these. Boost off that. No. No. Yes! We get boost! Yes! Oh my god, the camera couldn't keep up with me. I was going so fast the camera couldn't catch me. Gamble emblem. Ooh, tempting. But this is Shuffle Saturday, where we get our asses kicked at a different game every 30 minutes. That's gonna do it for LEGO Stunt Race. I'm gonna take a quick break before we roll next game. And roll some ads to kill pre-rolls, so hope you'll stick with me. I do have a time limit tonight, but it's not for a while, so we can get some more games in upon my return. No encores on that one? You don't say, Silvar. You don't say. I return if you're hearing my voice. Thank you for being a sub, a turbo member, watching the VOD, or using various nefarious means to get around ads. Just waiting until we get the group back before I roll next game. Let me start prediction for next. I went ahead and deleted the last one because we again only had one taker. So, Slim will have his opportunity to gamba. I'm always curious what, I should ask when we get a lot of them back, what the ads are for. Because, like, I have had the most unhinged ads lately. It ranges from, like, I'm getting a lot of ads for some reason when I watch YouTube on my phone, where they're like, hey, you want women's deodorant. I'm like, no? How did you get this idea? What do you mean? Or it's like, join the military. I'm like, one, too old. Two, no. It's a very weird dichotomy of ads, and I don't understand how the ad targeting has fucked up so bad that it's gotten to that point. Welcome back, everyone. I hope the ads were only mildly unhinged. Gamba has begun for the prediction after this one, because we only had one taker on the Gamba for this time. As a reminder, because we've had more people come in, I do have a hard time limit on how long I can go tonight. It'll be about 2 hours from now. I will have to end stream, because I have to go give a diabetic kitty his insulin shots. Canadian election ads, that makes sense. That makes sense. For some reason, I wouldn't think that they, well, I don't know. I compare other elections to, like, American elections where there's just all the money being spent on. So to me, I'm like, other countries have political ads? They just don't have, there's not American level money. Yeah. Anyway, next game will be Rabbit and Steel. I've been a little curious about this one, truth be told. I've never played it myself, but from what I understand, it's basically like, what if we simulated, like, MMO raid fights? The game? With, like, kind of a cute art style that looks a little appealing. So, let me get that fired up. If you'd rather we go for something else, let me know with a veto. Can also veto mid-game, of course. Don't let my mild gushing influence you one way or the other, as I have not played the game, so I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Alrighty. Now, will you work on game capture, or will you suck? Please work on game capture. We have sound. You're gonna make me use window capture. Use. Alright, fine. Go over here, window capture. Okay, we scrunkle. Okay, we'll go about like that, see if that works. 30 minutes on the clock, let's check out some Rabbit and Steel. Start run, the classic. Difficulty normal, plan route, Scholar's Nest, offline, prepare. Long ago, there was a small rabbit who was very lonely. She wept long into the night, staring deep into the full moon and starry sky. Crying to the full moon, she wailed, "Dearest moon, how could one like I have as many bright, shining friends as you?" To her surprise, the moon replied, "Little one, if you are alone in this world, then allow me to be your friend. Tell me of your troubles, and I shall listen." The two shared secrets until the sun rose and the moon had to depart. The rabbit vowed to make a new kingdom where the lonely would find solace. And over many decades, her dream would be realized. This is how the Moonlit Kingdom was founded. Or so the tale goes. Get ready! Wizard Rabbit? Let's go... Oh, I can... So I have to be Wizard Rabbit. I like this play. My name Vimbert. Oh, okay. I move with the mouse cursor? Okay, that's wild. Special, very powerful. Okay. I have a defensive. Okay. Can I try something else? Where is... Oh, Assassin Rabbit, Heavy Blade Rabbit, Dancer Rabbit. Twirling Charges secondary, charges primary. Oh my god, it's like FF14 Dancer, which was my actual main. Perfect. Let me try out Dancer Rabbit. Charge attacks deal 2.5 damage. Warcry deal 20%. Okay, so I don't have a defensive. I just have... okay. What about Assassin? Or Heavy Blade, large radius, line in front of you, spinning leap. Deals ethereal ally. Okay. You can build. Let me try Shankin. Ooh, invisibility. Okay, what about just Big Sword? Let us try Big Sword. Okay. Not really doing much for me. Could be Druid Rabbit, perhaps? What is Druid Rabbit like? Okay, so we just fire a little magic ball. We do... What's that do? Oh, okay. And that gives him... that might not be bad, because it, like, I can apply, like, a damage over time, and then I can... Okay, yeah, let me try Druid Rabbit. A few months ago, all contact with the Moonlit Kingdom was lost. Reports indicate that the city's denizens attack outsiders on sight. Why can't I move? Why can't I move? Game? Why can't I move? This can't be intentional. What's happening? I was able to move before. What the... Arrow keys? What's happening? Defeat, try... What? I don't... Why could I not move? I moved just fine before. Let me... Maybe controller? That was so weird. The movement worked fine before. I don't know. Some kind of weird glitch? I mean, I would think even if there was limited movement, it wouldn't just shove me in, like, the corner of the arena. They'd want to, like, center the camera on me. One would think. Let me try a new run. Will it recognize the camera, or recognize controller mid-game? It will. Okay. There we go. Okay, let me try Druid Rabbit. With this. Oh, wait. No. Oop. Oh, God. I tried to enter my name with the keyboard, and it was like, oh, you have a second player. I'm like, no, I don't. Okay, Druid Rabbit. This palette. Name. Vim. Okay. Why has the defensive? Okay. Yeah, this movement is so much better. Please don't glitch out when the game starts. Okay, I can fucking move now. Thank you. Avoid attacks. You got it. Okay, gotta send out my little butterfly. I don't understand why the mouse and keyboard movement didn't work. That was really weird. Anyway, victory. Treasure. Oh, I have to, like, beat it open. 15 charge Omega Charger special. Abilities deal 40 damage 2 times to enemies facing away from you. Or everything inflicts bleed. That sounds pretty good. I want my enemies to bleed. It's time to invoke the power of Watership Down with these bunnies. Investigative expeditions are repelled or go missing. This includes an attempt by the legendary hero rabbit Shira, who has vanished. Shira, maybe? Your hitbox, just that dot. Oh, okay. Only the dot is my hitbox. Okay, so I could, like, scratch like I'm in a bullet hell then. Does that give me any benefits if I scratch? That would be really cool if so. Easy. Alright. With my bleeding druid magic, they shall perish. Hey, I got some levels. A colossal white tower now manifests in the city center each night, stretching skyward towards the stars. Oh, you pushed me. How dare. Oh, okay. I understand what's happening here. I gotta, like, deal with knockback and dodge her stuff as it comes out. So I can see the knockback. Okay, okay. I'm understanding. I like how they just, like, fall off the screen. Onward! Give me that treasure. Bleed it open. Every 6 hours follows slow-moving projectile. Grants haste to all allies. Hastens GCD. Special has... I mean, that Eternity Flute seems really good. Yeah, let me just go for haste so I can, like, quick fire all my shit. And that's just passive. Something must be done. Your mission is to investigate these happenings, find Shira, and resolve the issue if possible. Come and get some, fox girl. Get in the circle? What do you mean, get it? Oh! Oh, I misunderstood what that was. It fires outward, I see. I see. I thought the opposite was happening. Oh, and my little, like, damage over time circle is based on their position, so it doesn't move with them. Got it, okay. So enemies that move around more like her are, like, less susceptible to it. Neat. Okay, did a little worse at that one, but... May you be sharp of ear and swift of foot. Nino, head of the Cottontail Guild. Oh god, 2 on 1? That ain't fair. Oh god, I'm getting in the circle. I'm getting in the circle. Oh. Ooh, we got them multiple death butterflies firing. Okay. 1 down. 1 to go. Haste. We must fight. We must bleed her at speed. Easy. I could use some healing, though. Onward! To the Scholar's Nest. Oh, you're the shop. I thought you were a baddie. How much? Oh, I have 34 money. So it increases damage by 1%, makes all your abilities larger, increases GCD speed. Ooh, some speed. No longer has a cooldown. Grants use every 25 times you deal damage. Okay. Damage cooldown is also significantly increased. Ability effect is changed now. Okay. 50% of dealing, 25%. I think I want the... Yeah. If it's bigger cooldown, that's fine. This seems like a pretty big boost to my effectiveness. And then heal. Thanks, mysterious shopkeeper. Steal yourself! The stars align. Oh god. Oh, it's dragging me downward. Oh, that is cool. Terrible, but also cool. Fuck. So why is the game so quiet? Yeah, it's neat. Oh, why is master volume defaulting to 50? Because these jams are good. Damn it. Yeah! Games that I didn't know I had or had access to. Okay, let me use my... Yeah, I need to use my invulnerability more. She stays still, so I need to keep my stuff applied to her. Got her. I took a lot of damage there, which is very unfortunate. But it's fine. I just need to perfect clear everything. Oh, God. Leave me alone! Oh! Oh! I didn't understand that's what was happening. Oh, no! Oh, that's terrible for me. Okay, so this is just choosing where I'm going to be locked into on an x-axis. Oh, that's such a cool idea for an attack. I hate that, but that's so cool. Fuck. Fuck. Not like this. Not like this. Not like this. Oh, God. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Summon more butterflies. Okay, thank you, Death Butterflies. Okay, I did get a heal there. Possibly out of pity, but I'll still take it. Steal yourself! Rabbit and steal yourself? Like the name of the... Teleport. Oh, I see. So I need it, I teleport and then it goes off. I understand. Apply the circle. Okay, so if I just get in the circle... Oh! Oh, that's terrible. What? What do you mean? Oh, she... Oh. I misunderstood what was happening there. What the fuck? In here? Oh god, please teleport! Ah! Okay, neat. Now that I have a better grasp on the controls, let me try that again. Large radius around target. Slows movement when used. 100%. Twice to an area in front of you, so I need to worry more about my positioning. Charges progress. Let me try Dancer Rabbit. Because my actual main in the MMO I played the most of. Wait, trinkets? I can start with trinkets? Floof Ball? Will get ruffled if you take damage. Oh. Okay. Yeah, let me go with Emerald Lakeside first, I guess? Okay, so I've got Spinny around me. I've got damage around target. I've got... What does B do? Very large radius around me. Okay, so I need to use my B every time, and it... Okay, so that's like my procs, if I'm thinking of this in Final Fantasy XIV. And so my defensive is also an offensive. So I'm just gambling to reset Lily Blossom as much as possible. So I just spam Twirling Rose and Falling Petal. Got it. There's no... Twice to your left and right. Charges second. Oh, I see. Charges primary twice, charges second. Okay, so I alternate between using all my shit. Okay. I get it. I get it. Let's roll. Okay, yeah, this is immediately better. Oh, and it reset. It reset. Okay, I gotta watch for that. Because that's my big damage. And get out of here. Alright. Range DPS being my bag as usual. This is the power of a Final Fantasy XIV Dancer main. Apparently. Alright, what do we got? Ooh. Secondary's GCD becomes 1.5 seconds, but its damage is reduced by 60%. That seems bad. 12 seconds slices the air around you during applying bleed to nearby enemies. Deals damage. Slightly increases movement speed. Reduce specials cooldown is good. Oh. Or I could just deal 50 more damage every time I use my X or my A? Yeah, that seems pretty good. I'll take that one. Steel yourself! Okay, so I gotta be on like a... Ooh, you dodged it. That's illegal. Only I get to dodge. Let me do a war cry into my B. Yeah, I'm quite happy with my damage now. Got her. Oh, easy, easy. Onward. Abilities all deal 30% more damage, but all GCDs are 0.2 seconds longer. Grants Elegy to all enemies for 8 seconds. Breaks if you take damage twice. Nope. Special deals 80% more damage. Breaks if you take damage once. Every 8 seconds using your secondary, grant brief invulnerability and erase projectile. Holy shit. Oh, special damage by 20% is what I want. Yeah, special is what this class is all about. We just want to reset that cooldown on B. So what we want to do here is we keep using the B as much as possible. So if we keep making the B more damaging and more powerful and dangerous, then that will let us do more of the damage and like be a little more dangerous. Like dangerous to them, obviously not dangerous to me. Like these guys got nothing on me. Did you see how quickly I killed those guys? Like, oh man, I almost feel sorry for them. Almost. Ooh, look at this place. It's like a little bit, relaxing. Let's, shop at this shop. Okay, so no longer deals damage, but it charges my secondary. Deals more damage as according. Ooh, I kinda wish I could buy them both. The initial, like, people of Cory, that is actual strong, man. I know it's pretty hard to tell the difference, man, but, okay. Ruby Lily Blossom is the special. 30% chance of... So that changed to burn. Deals damage upon wearing off, equal to the damage of the hit that applied burn. Okay, so every 5 seconds, so 5 seconds after I use Lily Blossom, I would basically get the damage of Lily Blossom again. That seems incredible. No longer gives buffs to self or allies. Damage of all abilities are increased by 10% at all times. Movement speed is slightly... Okay, never mind. This defensive upgrade is kind of incredible because it's just 10% more damage, but this Ruby special is kind of incredible, so I would be a fool to not buy this. And, I can't really, like... Oh wait, 5 gold each fight? I will buy the money potion. That sounds like a very wise investment. Onward to kill more people. In the name of peace or whatever. Uh-oh. She's into kinky shit. Oh, she drags me into it. How dare you? That is against the rules, ma'am.
Aha, you drag me, but I use my defensive, so I do not take the damage. I apply the burn. Oh fuck, I don't have my defensive. This is like... Listen, I know that one part in Death Note where they were chained together, like that really added to the homoeroticism, but you don't need to do that in every aspect of your life, and now you're dead.
Thank God, that one was a little rough. And thank you for that voice redeem, Antihero. I was not expecting a vocal track. Keep moving? Okay. Very easily. Stop on my cue. I'm not sure I comprehend what it... So we just stop. Okay, and now we move. Now we keep moving. Oh god, I really need these two to die. Okay, one is dead. That's good. We like this. And now the other's dead. Holy shit, Dancer's broken. Yeah, just the trouble is it can be... I don't know. I've talked about this before. I don't know that I would want... Match colors? Oh no. What the... I did match colors. This is like that one fight in 14 where they're like, hey, you need to do basic math. And everyone's like, oh no, how do I do math? What's 1 + 1? And everyone in the raid fails it as you, like, want to drink more. A dash of yellow? What the fuck? Oh, no, green, green, green. Okay. Still in green. Okay, we need blue. Okay. Now we need... Fuck. I mean, that's on the hierarchy of needs. We need it. I need to remember my defensive. Please die. Oh god, she has so much health. Why do you have so much health? It would be so much better if you didn't have all that health. You don't need all that health. Give it up. For my noble cause. This music is so nice. It's just pleasant. Okay, match colors. It's 1. And then that's gonna happen. Oh, so I needed to get in there and then I needed to match the colors. Fuck. So we go in here, then we match colors. And then we go in here. It's very Final Fantasy XIV with, like, the AoE markers and tells. And it's also very Final Fantasy XIV where you can get distracted trying to just deal all the damage and fuck up what the game is trying to get you to do. Okay, let me do that again. Again with dancing. Man, this would be amazing to play with some other folks. I know what I'm doing. Onward to dance! Just keep alternating these. My B resets. Ooh, crit for Satan number. Nice. I can attack with edge. The edge. Just keep dancing around her. Yep, there we go. Very good. Get that. Perfect. Didn't take a scratch. Kind of reminds me of, like, Castle Crashers a little bit, where, like, yeah, this is decently fun solo, but, like, with friends, this would be kind of amazing. Do 250 to all enemies when you gain invulnerability. 8 seconds, your special reset its cooldown instantly. It's permanent additional 3 blows. Or Poisocaine. No, let me go with Black Wakizashi. Ooh, yeah, that hits real strong now. Hit that, hit that, hit that, hit that, hit that, hit that. Oh, I took a hit? Damn it, I was focusing on big number. Massive damage. Curses. What did I get hit with there? Was paying too much attention to my damage. My rotation there. Enemies are defensive, apply bleed to all enemies. Abilities and loot that hit more than once deal 30 more damage. That would apply to both my, like, normal ones. When a percent chance succeeds, erase projectiles around you and vanish for 3 seconds. So, like, a percent chance would apply to resetting my special as well, right? Yes. That's the ticket. Okay, okay. Ooh, yeah. Okay, that vanish does work off my special. Oh, that's busted. I absolutely ripped through those two. And back to the Emerald Lakeside. Hello, Shopcat. Oh, okay. And so the upgrade this time is deal more damage, but the cooldown is great. It's increased to 99 seconds? I mean, that might be worth it. Might be worth it. So it is charged for a percent chance to reset defensive. I think that's worth it. I think we just keep gambling on the B. And see, this is why I liked Dancer in 14 as well, because it was all about gambling with your damage abilities. See if you can win the feather lottery. If you know, you know. Oh, right, it's Bondage Girl. I hate Bondage Girl. She needs to learn my boundaries. But I'm kind of vibing to the music. It's pleasant. It's nice. Yeah, and that vanish happens right before I use my big damage ability. That's so good. That's so good. Yeah, I'm absolutely shredding her fucking HP with this. Holy shit! I love gambling! More fools to the slaughter. Keep moving? Okay. If you insist. Stop moving? Okay. Keep moving? Got it. Stop moving? But I'm vanished, right? I'm good then? Okay, keep moving. Don't actually know what happens if I don't obey these orders. Okay, one of them is dead. Very good, we like that. Vanish. Oh, this is so good. This is such a good build. But this is Shuffle Saturday, where we play a different game every 30 minutes. I now have a burning need to play this a lot more off-stream, because holy shit, Dancer is a lot of fun. Yeah, that's a bit of Rabbit and Steel, but there might be even more treasures to find. We'll just have to find out. Game is very cool. I need to find somebody to, like, gang press into playing that with me multiplayer. Alright, and out of however many other games we have, it could even be Rabbit Steel and Steel again. We should... This is a bit of an invitation so far. We shall play... What? The FA Premier League Stars 2001? What? What the fuck are those words? Yeah, spoilers don't work on Twitch. Is this a football game? Maybe, but like, Premier? But, oh, wait. No, it might be a football game, not a football game. Yeah, I think this is soccer. That would make sense. It has to be like a sport that even I know nothing about, because what the fuck is the FA Premier League? So, probably soccer game? So, I'll start to get that set up. If you'd rather we go for something else, let me know with an exclamation mark veto. Also, what is a VLT? I am unfamiliar. The FA Premier League Manager 2001. Oh, there it is. Stars 2001. Oh, okay. I wasn't aware that for it. Fair enough. Yeah, I know those, but there's not... I don't think I've lived in a place in the US where, at least not since I've been of legal drinking age, where those machines are, like, legal in bars. It would be really bad for me if they were, admittedly. Really bad for me if they were. Alrighty, set up the Game Boy CAPTCHA again. Alright, and 30 minutes on the clock. Let's play some sports ball. EA Sports, it's in the game. And let me pay the believer who betted on not PC. And start Gamba for the next one. Speaking of DGen Gamba. Great, FA Premier League. Everyone loves it. Oh, is it not? Hang on. It might be doing that thing again. No, it should be working. Game? Okay, it just really wanted me to go through that whole thing. Okay. I absolutely would have played soccer if we had, like, a program for it in the small town where I grew up, but we didn't. Oh, that's kind of loud. Let me crank it down a little bit. Obviously gotta go for a full season. We have Arsenal, we have Aston Villa, we have Bradford, we have Chelsea Football Club, which I know about because of a British board game channel I watch. One of the guys is like, love Chelsea, blue is the colour, football is the game, we're all together. Something else. Derby County. You know what, let me just accept that I'm not going to recognize any of these teams and go for Chelsea, I guess. Lineup. Sure, that sounds good. Specifically, imitating Sullivan Bo Brown, if anyone knows, is familiar. Probably not. Very funny, man. Apparently an actual, like, legit comedian. If I ever visit the UK, I want to catch one of his shows and be like, hey, I know you from your silly YouTube thing. And he'll be like, oh, you came all the way from... and he'd, like, hear my accent and be like, wow, or something. I don't know. And then we'd be best friends or something. Oh, wow, that kick was pathetic. Apparently I need to hold it down. Ooh, okay, I can do a slide if I'm defensive. Great job blocking it. Pass it. No! Curse you! Pass it! To number 16. Down the pitch! I kicked it directly into his face. Or something like this. It is funny. For a long time they had a gay guy who his whole thing was like flirting with that guy Sullivan in front of like his girlfriend who was also on the channel. And be like, I'm the one who's really to be like, Sullivan's my boyfriend, and she would be like, oh. Yeah, these goalies are powerful. Why can't I kick more than like 2 inches in front of me? Is 21 just really bad? Or is Chelsea really bad? I feel like I'm tempting one of my like 2 UK viewers that I have ever had across my entire streaming career to be like, oh, actually Chelsea's not bad. You just are. And I'm like, oh, you didn't have to say it like that. Seriously, why can I kick the ball only like 2 inches in front of me? I don't know. Or maybe the A is a kick, is the B a pass? Is the B nothing? Yeah, I know absolutely nothing about soccer, football, whatever. Do the dive. Wow, how are they able to do that? I want to be able to do that. Let me be able to do that, game. Nope. Curses! Nope, I just immediately kicked it out forward. Good job, me. Probably. Like, soccer hooligans are something else, man. I don't know how Europe doesn't burn to the ground every time there's a soccer match. Well, and South America, for that matter. Let's be fair. Second most popular team. Okay. What's the first most popular? I know Manchester United, I think they're a soccer team. Okay, yeah. Even I know that is kind of the same vibes for me. Maybe the news just doesn't show us. True. How would we know? How would we know? No, number 16, how could you fail? Now, really what I would have loved to, like, done is, like, get some hockey in, because I lived, you know, I lived not that far from the Canadian border when I was very small, just never learned how to, like, skate or nothing, but it would have been perfect weather for it. Yeah, Chelsea's not doing too well here. Our goalie is kind of a trooper, but there's only so much he can do. Oh, my God. Are you sure? Oh! What? That was, like, so abrupt I thought I had the shuffle machine turned on or something for a second. Continue, I guess? Yeah, I think the last time I watched sports was, like, 2018 or something. I randomly got invited to somebody's Super Bowl party, and I was like, okay, I didn't even know the Super Bowl was this week, but sure. My old boss, and I've talked about this before, she was like a Kansas City Chiefs super fan, and she would always get like amused / annoyed every time she would be talking about like the Chiefs doing well in the Rose Bowl or whatever the fuck, or like, you know, if they were in the Super Bowl and it'd be like, oh, it's sports ball season? She'd be like, yes, Alex, it's sports ball season. Because ladies volleyball. Classy, Silvar. No! It bounced off the corner! Damn it! I'm trying to send it. Dramatic dive! What's happening? Huh? What? What are we doing? We were robbed. Yeah, some kind of, like, penalty kick or something. Wait, they're Oh, that's our goal now. It was unjust, exactly. Oh, okay. Silvar says veto. The audio's pretty bad. It's true. Alright. So, the order has been given. We shall move on. Chelsea losing horribly as they always do, or whatever. I don't know. I'm American. I don't know soccer. We shall burn a veto, and we will go for a different game instead. Instead of football, we shall play Shadowrun Hong Kong. I was, like, willing it to be, you know, football. Shadowrun Hong Kong. Oh, Jesus, that's... I might have to executive this one. I'll start downloading it and see how long this is gonna take. It's a little bigger than a game I usually allow for downloading live, if I don't already have it installed. Okay, it's actually going alright. I'll just be yapping at you guys for just a little bit. And I've always had an interest in Shadowrun. Like, there was a while where a friend of mine was, like, really enthusiastic about getting, like, some tabletop Shadowrun going. Like, we all bought, like, the rule books. I built my character, who is gonna be, like... Basically, if y'all have seen, the show Archer, I basically made Krieger. Like, science dude with, like, a suspicious-looking van who had a holographic anime girlfriend. And I was like, haha, it will be funny and or maybe depressing. We'll see how it goes. Because sometimes I make tabletop characters who are just meant to be complete memes. And then it becomes that one comic where it's like, you know, the barbarian who attacks with cream pies. And then you cut to the next panel and he's like dramatically holding up the door so the rest of everyone can escape and flee. It's like, I love you, Slap Happy. I know, Bionica. I've always known. That's just how tabletop goes sometimes. Though it's been a minute since I've gotten any tabletop going. To the point where I'm like, when my schedule calms down, I maybe need to gather some people together and be like, hey, let's do a game. Maybe D&D, maybe not. I kind of burned out on 5th edition D&D, and it seems like the new D&D stuff is, well, Hasbro's kind of doing to D&D what they've already done to Magic the Gathering, which is to say completely ruin it in every imaginable way. But that's just a bitter person who has known how to play Magic the Gathering since he was 6 talking. And so the game slowly declined from its glorious heights into having things like Planeswalker cards. Make it lame and also break it mechanically. Yep. Oh, have a good walk. Stop, I can only get so erect. Yeah. I've always been a big fan of Krieger's Smoke Bomb! And then there's no Smoke Bomb and he just runs away. I referenced that a number of times in, like, my fiction writing back when I was doing that. Okay, this is... Alright, I gotta... No, it hasn't even... No. This is gonna take too long to download. I gotta executive level this one. Sorry, everybody. I usually weed out these games that are too big to download live. So instead of that... We'll do... Fuck. I am punished for my hubris by instead returning to the Game Boy, as we're gonna play Legend of the River King 2. Maybe it'll be good. Maybe it'll be good. Maybe it'll be good. Copium? What's Copium? I'm not mad, you're mad. RPG sports game? What? I have full amount of hope? Question mark? Okay. Let me get this one fired up. If you'd rather we go for something else, let me know with a veto. But I am intrigued. Cautious optimism is gonna be my move for now. Back at the harvest. That is so incredibly specific, Silvar. I see you have a similar type of memory to me, where you remember shit that doesn't matter, but it's like, oh, what's like, I don't know, the, something that actually matters in the, where the fuck? Oh, right, it would be under L. I'm an idiot. There we go. Old am I again? Forgotten. Yeah, pretty much. It's gotten really bad with, like, my nieces and nephews' birthdays, which I feel terrible about, because I want to be cool uncle. Anyway, 30 minutes on the clock. Let us experience this sports RPG masterpiece, question mark? All the brain power, yep. The orb! The orbs! No! Oh, hell yeah, re-rivering. I don't know how much of this is important. Probably none. Special thanks to Natsume. Okay, there's the Harvest Moon connection. Is that the River King? Am I the River King? Spooky. Legend of the River King 2. I like that it's not start, it's fish. Is this difficulty? Let me pick kid, if so. Start with which data? File 1. My name... Vim. You're not gonna let me put in my full one, so... Another earthquake. This is a big one. Yeah, there have been a lot of big earthquakes recently. Who is that? Doesn't look familiar. Please get back the jewels. Who are you? What jewels? My name is Yuki. I've been waiting to ask you something. My precious heaven jewel was broken into 2 pieces and stolen by the mountain god and the sea god. Without those jewels, a terrible thing will happen. Is it related to the earthquakes by any chance? Yes, you can control nature with the heaven jewel. We must get the pieces back as soon as possible. The mountain god and the sea god are rogues. I don't know what they are going to do. Please, find them and catch them. Taro, search the sea. And Vim, please search the river. Okay. The mountain god morphed into the river king, and the sea god morphed into the sea king.
Fuck yeah, Sea King.
Then they ran away. Why am I asking you to catch them? Because I read about your victory in the last fishing tournament in my favorite fishing magazine.
Ah, so you're a fan. Well, anything for a fan, I guess. Well, time to get to fishing.
Accidentally just mashed through the menu. It's probably fine. Order, move, bait, gear. What have I got for items? Nothing. What do I have for tools? Fishing memo, shellfish menu, bug memo. Tools. Tools, of course.
Oh, hell yeah, I got a cooler. Break out the brewskis.
What's on the fishing memo? Oh, this is probably just a record of, like, what I caught. Do I have any bait? I do have bait. I have earthworm. I'm level 1. I have HP? I have HP in a fishing game. Concerning. Well, let's cast. We need to be checking the river after all.
Ah yes, the slow fishing. You watch the bobbers slowly go out.
If I didn't have to drive to my sister's place, it would be like, hang on, let me actually get myself a beer as we fish. Because I do have some beers, even though they're IPAs. Ugh. I don't, like, hate IPAs, but they're just not the kind of beer for me. I don't like them. Yeah, it seems a little cozy. I think I just need to get where the... No fucking way! Turn-based RPG battles in the fishing game? Amazing! And Undertale style minigames when I punch? Is this the greatest game I've never played? Huh. Take me that long to sip it back. I can down beers. I just rarely go for them myself. Okay, so B is the dedicated fish button. How about you, spider? Ha-ta!
Never stood a chance. I make the best canoes in the world. No, the universe. They cost a lot, but for you, I'll trade one for a small eel.
Okay, so that's probably our first objective here. Oh, a bait shop. Welcome. Looking for anything in particular? I'm pretty broke, so... Oh, yeah. You know, Ori's just vastly overestimating his, the quality of his boats. Tackle... I can buy more tools? Like an orange. Let me buy a rice ball. That probably heals me. I sure do love donuts. The jelly-filled are my favorite. You look like an Earthbound NPC.
After I retired, I began using the internet. I'm totally hooked now. This guy I met in a chat room is gonna trade me an arowana for a roach fish, but I'm having a hard time catching a roach. Would you help me?
Okay, so there's like fishing. No, I don't wanna fight a cat. No. I refuse. Welcome. Looking for anything in particular? Bug cage, flower basket, tree sap? The cage is empty. What is this shop, then? Oh, is this where I sell my fish? This must be where I sell my fish, I understand. Is that a cigarette vending machine? Damn it, I can't get to it. Alright, guess we need to do some fishing. But my question is, when will the fishing begin? I mean, as far as actually catching anything. And how far can it drift? What I'm wondering is, like, will the catching fish also be RPG battles? Because that would instantly rocket this to near the top of my unofficial Game Boy Color tier list. The top of which, of course, is always going to be Dragon Quest III. Which, in my opinion, is still the definitive way to play that game. Not that fucking HD 2D remake they put out. Where they just, like, hey, let's add a bunch of shit that sucks. I assume that the bobber would disappear from the water. I assume. But the HD 2D remake is fine if you need a bunch of weak modern gamer shit holding your hand. But the Game Boy Color is the best way to play it, I say. Oh, order cool bug? What is cool? I have no cool. Unfortunate. Don't seem to be any flowers around. Oh, there's a separate command to pick. Alright, let's move. Yeah, cool is definitely cooler. I was just memeing. Oh, okay, fish! Did I get it? I don't think I got it. Okay, so I got a little ding. Maybe I have to hit A once they bite?
Come on, you little bastards.
Hey, how you doing, Mystic? Welcome. We're doing fishing and JRPG combat in this game that has surprised me a lot, though I've yet to successfully fish a thing. But I'm working on it, because now I can see the fish. I understand the fish, you see. Did I get him? I don't think I got him. Do I have to, like, wait after the dings? I'll try waiting after the dings. Things are going better. That's good to hear, man. That's good to hear. I know it's been rough for you lately. Silvar had 2, which surprised me. Apparently this game is a little well-known. I'm excited by its prospects because there's, like, there seems to be a lot of, like, fishing things to do, and there's RPG battles where it has Undertale-style, like, attacks. In terms of, like, not in terms of, like, dodging and bullet hell, but, like, when you attack. Okay, so it just kind of dings. Maybe no, start pauses. Select reels it back. No, this seems like a thing that would be popular in Japan, but not taken off here. I could see that. I could see that. How I fish. How I mine for fish. It dings, but then nothing happens. Cult classic? Yeah, I could see that too. I just know I'm not grasping how to play the game. I suppose because it's like, oh yeah, you played the first game before you played this, right? Day-night cycle? I guess it did say that. Wow. Okay. My grandchild is going on a hike tomorrow, so I'm looking for grasshoppers to make up a box lunch. But I can't find any. Could you please bring me 5 green grasshoppers? Ugh, bug eaten. Oh, the fish are harder to see now that it's night. Grasshoppers for lunch? You know what? Grandma, she might have lost her mind a little bit. Don't question it. It's another side quest. Come on, fishies. I know he... No, that just... How the fuck do I fish? Everything I've pressed after it clearly, like, is biting, nothing happens. I'm so confused. Oh, hey, there's a demon up there in front of a naked person. You know, normal things in your fishing game. I know my older brother has tried bugs, because he's been all over the world. And so, you know, he traveled in some lands where that was a little more, like, accepted cuisine. I don't know if he really got into it, though. What's the significance of the 29th? Oh, is that when, like, the election results become real for you guys? Damn it! How do I fish? I haven't lost any bait, at least. GeoCities looking site. Hell yeah. That's how you know it's quality. It's interesting. I have some Canadian acquaintances who are very political, but I don't feel like I've heard too much of them out of this election, aside from just, like, apparently getting contacted by the side they didn't like, and, like, jokingly texting, like, the canvasser back and being like, I'll do it for a kickback. Which I'm like, you know, respect the hustle. Press A when bobber goes underwater. Okay, so they're just nibbling on it. They haven't... Okay. When bobber goes underwater. Thank you, Mystic. So just kind of have to, like, wait. Because the bobber's not underwater. Yeah, the bobber's not going underwater. They're just nibbling. I guess to fish, you must be patient. Who could have guessed? Are we sure about this? Or maybe I was supposed to fish in that, like, first area I came to. Maybe the bait I have is not good here? And so the fish aren't interested? That could be a thing. I mean, it could be worse. We could be playing Sonic Adventure and one of Big's stages. That's always what my mind goes to when I'm like, miserable fishing minigame. True, true. Yeah, maybe... Also, do I have to, like, go to sleep somewhere? Does that matter? Do I need to return to protagonist Kun's house? Maybe that's what I should be doing. Also, are the shops open 24 hours? They are! You absolute maniacs! Amazing! Dies of exhaustion. No, I assume it'd just be like the Harvest Moon or Stardew Valley. Like, you pass out, lose some money or items. Hi, man! Oh, yep.
Did you see my flower garden? Isn't it wonderful? My dream is to fill the place with flowers. So if you pull up flowers, plant them in my garden, okay? Steal the flowers from our neighbors, dear.
Oh, it's already back to 6 a.m. Maybe we, like, automatically rested from going inside? I guess that could make some sense. Can't fish here. Damn it. I thought I could drop a line into the sink. She's being such a good role model. She's teaching us the way the world really works. Okay, there's a fish. There's a fish.
She's like, particularly steal those poppies. Mommy likes them for reasons you don't need to worry about. I'll tell you when you're older.
Okay, there's only one fish here, and it's not... God, time goes by so fast. Oh, there's a fast boy. Wait, maybe it... Do I not have bait on the line? No, I appear to have... Yeah, the dinging is the nibbling sound, but every time I've hit A, when it dings, it just, like, instantly reels in, and I don't have a fish. Unless it's been silently adding those to my cooler all along? That would be insane. No. Anyway, let's steal some flowers from Madre. A flower. What to do? Pick. Picked M. Vetch. Great, let's continue picking. Don't seem to be any flowers around here. Let's at least plant a stolen flower in the garden for Mom. And by that I mean 2. A flower. What to do? Pick. Pick. Yeah, for the time and for this being on Game Boy Color, it's kind of amazing. Let's plant. What do you mean no flowers? Oh, do I need to select one out of my basket? It's D rank. Ah, there we go. Flowers planted. Yeah, Portable Boko no Yatsumi. Yeah, because there's, like, bug collecting everything. Let's see Tim Rogers make a video about this. Actually, let's see... Well, no, that's unfair. I was going to say, let's see Tim Rogers make a video out of anything, but he did literally put out that, like, 9-hour LA Noire thing that I have yet to watch. No, I haven't yet. I think I, like, for some reason, like an idiot, I thought it was just, like, a stream archive of, like, a playthrough or something. And then I put it on randomly, and, like, it quickly became clear, oh, that's not what this is. So I need to... I'm gonna get to that when I have time. Let's play with his horrible detective voice. Oh. Oh. He's like doing an off-brand Vimber. Terrible. Okay, there is an inn. for 10 coins. You're not staying? That's too bad. Okay, I guess I got thrown off by, like, the intro then. I thought there was more to it than that because of how it started. You know, I've never played L.A. Noire. The review and stories will start in a minute. No, spoilers, they will not. They did not. Oof. Oh well. I'm fine with the man taking his time and cooking. Because the reviews and stories, when he's got them, they're great. Surely OP will deliver. Just like, surely someday these fish will bite. I mean, if fishing ain't working for me, I could just always engage with the rest of the game. Like, I wonder if in these reeds I could, like, catch any bugs? Bug. Don't seem to be any bugs around. Oh, he's kept his Patreon active this whole time? That's a little wild. I mean, I know he still streams, so people could get value out of that by, like, supporting his streaming through Patreon, but I'm sure he has Twitch subs and bits for that and all that, but, yeah, that's a little, It's a choice. It's a choice. Then again, I used to have a Patreon for a different content creation thing I did back in the day. And at one point, I literally just forgot to turn it off when I had stopped producing stuff. And I got some notification that someone had unsubscribed from it, and I was like, oh shit! I'm so sorry! Accidentally took people's money for doing nothing. Okay, I held A. Nothing. D-pad does nothing. Maybe I gotta hold A and B together? That seems insane. To make Doujin, I would need to have artistic skills. But, I mean, obviously I just translated the Doujin with my completely accurate, high-quality translation skills. I show off every time we have a cursed ROM on this stream. But then I realized that wasn't where the money was. So I moved to being an extremely unsuccessful, commercially, streamer. Yes, that's what it's all about, folks. Nah, it was a writing thing. It was kind of like an experimental thing to try to also get me to, like, up my output, but it just kind of made me miserable. Because I constantly needed to churn things out, and sometimes the creative bug just didn't strike. And I would have writer's block. And, you know, that was part of a broader thing where, like, you know, I think back in the day, I used to be an okay author, but it just made me miserable to do. So, no mas. I choose happiness. When I can. On a completely unrelated note to not choosing happiness, everyone remember, Pokemon Nuzlocke starting tomorrow. Alright, let's punch a spider. Strike with full power! Spider defeated. Gain 2 experience. Oh, Faku. Nice. Yeah, there was a game that I was supporting for a while, and they had largely a volunteer staff, despite having a Patreon. They were just using Patreon to pay their artists who were, like, drawing CGs, where I was like, oh, that's really cool. And one of their staff members had a day job of working for, oh, who is it? Kagura Games, I think? Though, unfortunately, that person was kind of insufferable in their Discord and kept pushing for things where it was like, ooh, I don't know if I want the game to have that in it. And they were like, no, it's not going to be creepy at all. And they kept drawing dev time away from the things I actually enjoyed. You'll notice I'm being very unspecific on a lot of the things there. There's a reason for that, and I will say no more on this. But it's a game that never ended up coming out. Exactly. Kind of the same thing where they're like, no, 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 it's gonna be tasteful. About that. Hey, flower respawn. Let's steal a flower from ma'am. Yeah, I'm having no success fishing whatsoever, so let me just, like, pick flowers and, like, get bugs. Just so I'm doing something. Obtain flower. Pick 'em. Pick chickweed? I mean, if you want to go after them stoner girls, that's fine, I guess. Never been my speed. Because, like, you know, I live in a place where the weed is perfectly legal, but I've met more than a few people who make I smoke weed their entire personality and identity, and those people usually are very annoying to me. Yes, the weed, the Mary Jane, the sticky icky. Alright, let's plant some shit. In? There we go. There's a lot less of it that goes around now. Now that it's more legalized here, to be fair. I did get the impression, particularly like stoners I knew in high school, where like they were just doing it to be like, oh, so cool and different. I don't know what. Oop, nope. Plant that again, please. I don't quite know what planting the flowers does for me. Maybe we can get a reward from Mom? Hey, Mom, I stole a bunch of flowers and planted them for you.
Flowers have hearts, so they respond when you water them with love. Flowers are musical notes, and the flower garden is the music score. If you want to hear a beautiful melody, fill the garden with flowers and give them water. Oh, and if you run out of money, you can sell the flowers. I'm sure they'll hold back their tears.
We can sell the flowers? Never mind making music or whatever. Get in the basket, you. Yeah, how do we water them though? That is, oh, watering can. Huh. Neat. This game is wild. So many little things, like, I feel bad that I'm so incompetent at the primary game mechanic. Like, I would love to see how the fishing is in this fishing game. But c'est la vie, I suppose. Well, still, enough to make it clear that, like, this... I honestly might have to put this on demo day sometime, just, like, with a lot of looking up guides to be like, how do I do the thing? Yeah! It's one of those Game Boy Color games that punches way above its weight, considering the system it's on. I'm always impressed by those. Every single time. Every single time. But this is Shuffle Saturday, where we play a different game every 30 minutes. So we'll move on from the coziness of Game Boy Color. I completely failed at fishing. In slightly less than an hour, we are going to come up to my hard stop point for the stream. And pre-rolls are currently on, so I'm going to take my final break of the stream. It will be shorter than usual, as will the ad break, because I don't need to buy a full hour of no pre-rolls, but we're going to take a quick break, and then we'll get through, like, a game and a half-ish, a game if someone encores. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'll be back shortly, though. Okay, and already back, but ads are still running. I slightly overestimated how much time it would take. I will just remark, while we're waiting on everyone else to return, that don't be shy with them vetoes, because this may be last game of the night. Yeah, actually definitely will be, because I have to wrap up by 8, so yeah. Yeah, this will be final game. Huh. It feels weird being in a situation where for once I have a for sure I have to be done at this time. Unusual for a Saturday. Maybe we'll get something else neat, or maybe there will be more Game Boy Color, and this time it will be horrible, horrible jank. As there's a lot more of that on the Game Boy Color than there is the hidden gems. I love the Game Boy Color, but God, it's got some shit on it. Alright, for the final game for the evening, we shall have Hexalogic? The fuck is this? Hexalogic. Oh, it's a puzzle game? No, I'm vetoing it. No, I'm not putting myself through a puzzle game. Or I can let Silvar veto it for me. I mean, I have to account for chat delay, right? Alright, instead of that, Nosha. This is a game that I've beaten before. It's like a visual novel that's, kind of, it's interesting. A puzzle game he would veto. I'm a little torn on this. I love this game, but I've beaten it before. Yeah, I don't think it would be a good... No. I will veto. I love this game, but I will veto. It's not good for a shuffle sake. Or, Silvar will do it for me. Excellent. Alright, so now it is just up to me, unless someone redeems channel points, of course. Shattered Horizon. What kind of O-game is this? Space something? The FPS space no longer available on the Steam store? Oh, this looks like multiplayer focused. No. Veto. We ain't doing that. Alright, one... You and Me and Her love story. So bad it's gone, yeah. I played a bit of this before. The game was weird. I don't think I would remember what was happening, though, and I kind of crave chaos. So I'm also gonna bonk that. Left up completely to chance, our final game for the evening is... Stone Protectors for the SNES. We're kind of due for a SNES game. This does sound vaguely familiar. Have I played this game before? Stone Protectors. Oh, fuck. Yes, I have. Well, this is the doomed world we've created. Yeah, this, if this is the game that I think it is, and I think it is, it's not great. Oh, God. Yeah, this is. Oh, no. 30 minutes on the clock. Let's get through this together, chat. We're due for some more jank. There it is, Zoc, the Crystal Palace of Mythandria. We will soon have it in the palm of our hands. It will be ours. Oh wait, you're the main. Mine, Zink, it will be mine. Zoc's army has breached our defenses, Princess Opal. Perhaps we should abandon the palace. Soundtrack's great, though.
No, at least not until I know the Great Crystal is safe. If Zoc gets its hands on it, there will be no stopping him.
God, I love this visual style. Looks very Saturday morning cartoon and painfully 90s. In a way I adore.
The palace defenses are crumbling under my power. Soon the great crystal of Mythandrer will be mine. Forward, Saurians, to the crystal chamber.
Please hold Zoc long enough for me to summon the power of the Great Crystal.
The great crystal meth, more like.
Damn, look at these gifs. Now this is gameplay. They're breaking through the same door again. That's just how evil they are.
Stand aside. Let Lord Zoc reclaim the Great Crystal.
Never! You will never get the crystals!
Crystals? I thought there was only one crystal.
Go, crystals! Fly free! Escape while you can!
Come here, my black beauty. I have you now, my lovely. Nobody can stand in my way.
You like them big black crystals. You know, the BBC, if you will.
Fly free! Find the stone protectors!
Stone protectors.
Hostility off? Oh, skill level. Yeah, we definitely want 1 star. Yeah, like the channel, of course. What else could that mean? We got Cornelius, we got Clifford, we got Chester, we got Angus, we got Maxwell. They all look like off-brand Trolls dolls. I don't care. You?
Hurry to the crystal mines of Frostbite. We must stop Zoc's minions from taking control. Our future depends on you, Stone Protectors. You must not fail.
Greetings, Stone Protectors. My evil henchman Zinc awaits you. You pitiful fools. You are no match for my forces.
Get ready. I'm getting ready.
Oh, this is such a slow beat 'em up. Oh, okay, I punch a little faster. That's like my range. Oh, that kick is pathetic. Look at this. Look at this, man.
How about you?
Oh, of course he burps when he picks up food. Of course. This sucks. I love it. What idiot wasted 2 veto? So for once, I'm catching the stray bullets when you have aimed the gun directly at yourself. I should have just showed off Nosha. That game fucking rules. Attack with plunger? I seriously don't know what those are supposed to be.
Yeah, dude, plunger power. This all makes sense if you watch the tie-in cartoon.
You know, say what you will about, like, oh, we're in late-stage capitalism, whatever. At least we don't have, like, fucking tie-in cartoons for a lot of the stupid shit that's made these days. Or there's probably still some, but there's less of it. Plunger with a hook attached. I guess? Yes? Also, I like how they had to make the girl-like dinos ugly as well. Like, you know, just in case you awakened anything in a kid and made him a scaly. But it probably still got somebody. Everything was somebody's sexual awakening. That's my terrible fact for the day. I don't know how to follow that up. I'm gonna be real with y'all. He's out of line, but he's not wrong. Yep. I just kind of had to sit with that knowledge for a second. Ooh, okay, a charge. Got a little bit of momentum there. Can I... There is no double tap to run. Just stewing it for a bit, yeah. Oh, 1-up, nice. At least the sound is pretty good in this. I like the shredder masks that the gun dudes use. But then I break it. And thus make... Oh! Grenade! I got a plunger and I know how to use it! Also, I feel like a lot of beat-em-ups from this era were, like, just... They couldn't move past the you know, quarter suckers that they were in the arcade. This one's pretty forgiving. Granted, I have it on the easiest baby mode difficulty, but... Seems pretty forgiving so far. Oh, it's zinc! Terrible zinc! How shall I defeat this mineral? Oh no! Yeah, there's a lot of, like, asset swaps or palette swaps. You know, it's a shame the devs for this game didn't live to see, like, the Steam slop era. They could have put out so many, Unity Store asset flips. Truly, they were born in the wrong era. They missed their true calling. They could have made, like, 8 shitty hentai games per week. In the hopes that one of them hit it big. But no, clearly there was an executive somewhere who was very invested in this. Who thought it was going to be the next big toy line or something. Oh, come on! You're on a pixel of health. Stage completed, man! No, I hate... No, stop. Stop that. Stop that at once. Do not balance the plunger on your nose. That's my life tip of the day. Clifford, when facing right, press then R for fighting special move, rock, pick, swing. Special mountain climbing, pick, and suction cup. I hate that. Journey onwards, my bright stone protectors, into the darkness of the crystal mines. Hey guys, I've got a bad feeling about this. Yeah, I know, I did too when I saw this game come up.
So you should, stone defectives. Wait until you meet my latest invention. My stone protector extractor. Zinc, bring me the gemstones.
I will not fail you this time.
Get ready. Oh shit, a gun? Give me a gun. Oh hell yeah! By fire be purged, Scalies! Idiots bringing a spear to a gunfight. Psh. This is fucking comical and I love it. It's cheap, cowardly, and underhanded, but we love that here. Oh shit, 1-up. How dare... No! Gun-chan! No! They took my gun. They took my gun. They took my gun, wife! Lava monster. Couldn't be more, creative than that, huh? I got nothing particularly against Scalies. I just feel like, well, not more than like There tends to be a level of cringe to furries and scalies that I'm like, often I would rather avoid, but like, them versus furries, I mean. I'm like, whatever. It feels like they have made... Oh, Canadian mode? Okay. We use the power of America, now we can use Canadian power. How I pick up hockey stick? Let me pick up hockey stick. A scaly is like a furry, but they like dragon and like lizard creatures. You're learning so much today, Silvar. Huh. Apparently I use the gun, so I am too American to use the hockey stick. Understandable. Have a good day. You learn such wonderful things hanging out with me, don't you? Did he just eat the crystal? I know he didn't. He ate the burger, but... You could be forgiven for thinking he ate the burger. Or he ate the crystal. Fuck. Yeah. God, it's been so long since I've had poutine. Okay, I need to attack with plunger action. Oh no! Clifford is losing against the Saurian guard! Use plunger action by pressing the button on the back of his action figure. Wow, super cool! Take that, Saurians! And the Stone Protectors have won the day thanks to you. Buy now at your local toy store. You know that's what they were going for. They thought kids would eat this shit up. I hope they lost all their money. Why did we ever like action figures? I know, right? Like, the only... I don't know. I don't know, man. It was just like the bashing them together. You know, back in my day, we didn't have Fortnite. So if you wanted Goku and Batman to fight, you had these little figurines of them, and you'd smack them together, and then you and your friends would argue about why the other guy should have won. It was a simpler time. Oh shit, it's the that thing. Cheap-ass army men, cool, true. Stupid action figure, why? I remember I had, like, lore for my army men. Chief among them was one who I referred to as One-Headed Bill. It was like a bit. I don't remember why. That was the bit. Oh yeah, of course, it was a knockoff Goku. It was Karate Man, who just happened to have a monkey tail and, like, wear orange clothes. Exactly, you need to tell your war stories. I probably would have been into that, because I, like, liked Final Fantasy Tactics and stuff when I was a kid. Well, teenager at that point, but, like, young teenager. So, you know, had any, like, young cousins wanted to, like, play Army Men with them, I would have, like, gotten into it that way, I think. God damn it. I basically can't attack this thing from the front, and it moves just fast enough to be, like, annoying. Okay, there we go. I can get, like, a few strikes in. And that's just kind of it, and then it just runs off. Why did you not kick when I push kick button? Why does your kick, like, involve you leaning back so you don't actually fucking hit anything? Why is everything about this boss fight terrible? Oh my god. Also, is Zinc just going to Eggman in here with, like, a bunch of different wacky contraptions that they would sell as toys, and that's going to be every boss fight? That's absolutely what is going to happen, isn't it? Oh no! The evil Zinc is attacking with his Stone Protector Extractor! Quick, Clifford, use your climbing plunger thing. Take that, evil Zinc! I'll get you next time! Haha, no you won't, whatever the bad guy's name was. And the day is saved, thanks to the Stone Protectors. Buy them at your local Toys R Us. Shipping and handling not included. No, these wouldn't even be at Toys R Us. They'd be at, like, fucking Dollar General. They wouldn't be able to afford ads. The X-Wing toys are right there. Exactly! Or, like, you know, even, like, a cooler, like, you know, toy car or something. Ugh. One of my younger nephews used to be, like, super into cars. His toy cars. It's very charming to, like, hear him, like, kind of debate with himself, which was a... Stop that, Clifford! Stop! Cease! But that was a while ago. He's gotten older. He's too cool for the toy cars anymore. Which, to be fair, he's gotten, like, into, like, legit, like, science. Like, he knows, like, science facts that my dumbass doesn't know.
You have been lucky so far, Stone Protectors. Now it's time to turn up the heat with my volcanic servant. I like my Stone Protectors flame grilled. Just like Burger King, where you can get a Stone Protector toy with every kid's meal.
Would you... Fuck! Damn you, Gabe!
Would you like fries with that, sir? Be gone, you fool!
This one is super fast. Nice! I feel like that's the natural, like, urge for a kid. And you know, when you're a kid, some of them do seem faster. Oh, an elevator level. Okay. It's like a real concept for a level instead of just like, wait, that guy has a gun. Can I take his gun? Can I by fire be purged him? You know, it's like when I was really young, my like holy grail toy that I never got was like that stupid like board game type thing that was like Crossfire, where they made it look super cool in the ads. Where it was like, you know, like the wild, like, camera angles and the kids, like, firing the, like, metal balls in, like, the arena. It was like, Crossfire! It was like, man, that would be so cool to have. But, you know, I look at it now as an adult. That ad still looks fucking sick. I would love to have Crossfire. Hit Me was on to something. Exactly. I could legit, like, just post a JPEG from that commercial and you would hear the voice in your brain. There were a few toys I remember being really into as a kid that I was able to, like, get. Like the Rock'em Sock'em Boppers. I got those for Christmas one time, because it was, like, a better way for my little brother and I to, like, duke it out instead of, like, actually fight with each other, which we did sometimes. So, like, okay, just beat on each other with these, like, inflatable things that actually aren't gonna hurt anybody. It wasn't that cool? No, don't crush my dreams like this. But no, I'm sure it would have been, it wouldn't have lived up to the hype had I actually had it. Also, I love how all the enemies have, like, names, but they're all just Saurian Guard. Well, except for Lava Monster. But everything else, Saurian Guard. Not like Saurian Brawler, Saurian Spearwoman, Saurian Centaur, Saurian Rifleman. Saurian Guard. Which kind of Saurian Guard? You know, the Saurian Guard. Delicious fries. I'm gonna get some fries on my... because, I'll need to eat after stream, but I gotta head over to my sister's place so I can give the kitties insulin injection. But conveniently along the way, there is a Raising Cane's. So I'm gonna get them tendies. Oh, hey, it's the boss already. Your name is Lava Boss. Bro. Your name is Lava Boss. That's just... the game is just calling you Lava Boss. They absolutely phoned this one in. They phoned this one in so hard. I don't even care that I'm dying. Just Lava Boss. Dude, your name is Lava Boss. And I'm gonna earn a 1-up when I beat the stage, so. Which will be soon, because this guy does not have much HP left. Fuck. At this rate, neither. What? Oh, come on. I didn't even get iframes on that. It's like the game is poorly designed. I just got chain attacked there. Nothing I could have done. It'd be nice if I could, like, duck or something to avoid those fireballs. Got him. Stage complete. Stop that. That's unsanitary. Stop it. This is an even worse Clifford than the red dog. Clifford, when facing right, press that button combination and then L for a musical special move, Fireball Drum Solo. Okay, that actually, I'm gonna have to try that.
Well done, Stone Protectors. You deserve a vacation. You can soak up the sun, sea, and saurians ahead.
I don't think I want to soak up saurians, ma'am. I don't swing that way.
Stronger measures are called for. Tackle Jackal will spoil your little beach party.
Alright, let me see if I can pull out the musical special move. Stop it. That seems pretty good. That didn't get cast from HP either, so I can apparently just do that. That's also quite good. Why did he balance a plunger on his face? Because he's terrible. Because he's the worst. He just does that. We can't get him to stop. You've heard of anti-vax. Well, he's also anti-germ. He doesn't believe in them. Never washes his hands. Terrible example to children. That's why their toys never got made. It was all because of Clifford. He's, of course, now serving as RFK Jr.'s right-hand man. Ooh, is there gonna be a gun in here? Whip? I would take a whip. Nah, that's like low-hanging fruit. Whip him good. Damn, this thing's got range. It's just like a... Oh, that's a dick move, and it makes me lose my... You absolute fucker. How dare you? I've lost my Indiana Jones whip. I was about to joke how it's like I'm playing Castlevania, except worse. I want that fucking gem. Give gem. I got the gem. Okay. It was not actually that hard. I like how they're just hanging out in the trees to ambush me. Like, oh man, I don't really want to do this. And Clifford's like, too bad, I do. Man, we're even taking out the kids, these Saurians. You know, we have to ensure that there can't be a next generation. It's the only way to ensure lasting peace. Clifford knows this well. Just kill them all and let God sort them out, Clifford. Ooh, 1-up. Yep. Nah, he calls it he refers to it as a certain type of cleansing. Oh my god, can this dude stop? You know what? Oh, this is Tackle Jackal. Get fireballed, idiot. Or that. God! Stop it. You're the tackle jackal, not the stone jackal. What is this shit? God, why do my attacks have no range? Also, I hate that there's knockback, because then he just starts flinging shit at us again. Ugh. Oh, okay, there he actually tackled. Actually lived up to his... God damn it! And he can block. Fuck this guy. Jank, awkward hitboxes. Yeah, it's the, wasn't there a version of the original Dark Souls that had really bad hitboxes? Was it the Switch version? I don't play Souls games to know this. Stop blocking! You're not block jackal, you're tackle jackal. It's called Dark Souls 2? Whoa! Okay, that was kind of sweet. I like suplexed it. And then we return to our regular program of getting our ass beat. Is it that bad, huh? It hasn't seemed bad when I've been watching the bits I've caught of you playing it. Though admittedly, I'm usually doing something else at the same time. Second monitoring you. I know, sorry. Terrible sin. Imagine anyone second monitoring a streamer. Never happened here, right? No, you're absolutely within your rights to do so. I'm not being unreasonable about it. Am I gonna game over in Stone Protectors on the lowest difficulty? Okay, thank God. I live up my second monitor viewers. Yeah, I do too. 100%. It's fine, Mystic. I welcome it. Notably bad ones. Okay.
Be on your guard, Stone Protectors. Make your way through the forest to the city of Mithrandir. Mithrandir.
I'm really not sure about this, but anything for you, babe. Oh, he's whipped.
Don't call me babe.
I'm getting impatient. Wraith, destroy those stupid overgrown trolls.
Get ready. I imagine Clifford would be like, how about Baby Doll? Is that better? She'd be like, no! That's so much worse! What do you mean, Baby Doll? That one always came off creepy to me. Like, Baby Doll, like... Those and, like, using, like... Mommy or daddy in, like, an attractiveness context, I'm like, no, stop that. Terrible. Illegal. Oh shit, I got shuriken. Haha! I have range now! Or talk... Ooh. Yeah, talking in baby voice sounds bad. I mean, there I cringed a little bit, but I also found it funny, just how consistently horny you were for her, which, like, understandable, she's great, but... If it's ever, like, used towards, like, me, like, I had one person I dated for a while who, like, did it a couple times and was like, no, absolutely not, illegal. Baby voice for talking to animals, exactly. Midthara / ban ol slim jolo enter. But I have a hard time limit on this stream tonight. So that is going to be our last game for tonight. Yeah, I ignore that every time if you haven't noticed. To quickly catch people up for why I have to end, my sister's out of town, so I have to go give an insulin injection to her sweet kitty, Barry. He's a sweetheart, but he needs it on a specific schedule, and I gotta drive over there. So I gotta cut it a little short for tonight. I will return at 10 a.m. Mountain Time tomorrow, so that's it's an hour later than I usually go live. You can see the, like, time code magic thing on my Discord. Whatever. But that is going to do it for me, so thank you everybody for coming out. Spend a little bit of your morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it may be for you. If you're watching the VOD after the fact, I see you. I appreciate you. I don't see anyone I know who I can raid, so just gonna end it here. Have a good rest of your weekend if I don't see you tomorrow. But tomorrow, Nuzlocke, Suffering, Vim screaming about how much he hates Pokemon. It's gonna be great.